it's not just the cap you remove. You have to remove the little part that matches the cap that's still in the bottle,
Right.
or they won't recycle it.
Oh, I see.
That is, I don't know why everyone doesn't know this.
I don't know.
I told the boy I liked that, and he said, "Why isn't this common knowledge?"
Well,
He had an anxiety attack.
well, I'm recording so we can. Everybody knows now.
Good.
Wow, that's
See?
beautiful.
Thank you.
And today is
The little
like
plastic ring around the bottle.
you have to get rid of it, or they
Yeah.
won't recycle it.
and you
Today,
take the cap off.
today is Jewish Earth Day.
Oh, is it? Wow.
It's
Tu B'Shvat.
perfect.
It's perfect. I met a Jew. I knew
Like
she was
Esther.
Jewish. I told you I loved Esther.
Her name is Esther.
Henry, how many times have I told you I love that girl? She reminds me of Allie.
Yeah, she's cool. Yeah, she does actually. Yeah.
I love that girl. When I
Shout out.
found out she was a Jew, not only a Jew, but a Jew who knew it was Tu B'Shvat, which is like, you know, that's really, you're like paying attention to things.
Yeah.
I said, wow.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sweat. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Film Buds podcast. This is episode number 116.
Wow.
And my name is Henry.
I'm Chloe.
And joining us once again,
Yay.
after a little hiatus, is our friend Henry Wilkinson.
Hello.
Or Henry number 2.
Yes.
However you want to put it.
Or Wilkie, or whatever you want to call
Yeah.
me.
Number one, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, true.
Wearing a Marvel shirt
I've
as we
known
talk
you
about
longer,
DC movies.
Chloe.
And we're talking about Marvel as well.
You have known me longer.
Yeah.
That's true. Can't be denied. There's photographic evidence.
But also Marvel as well. Deadpool.
Yes.
So
But it's not on Disney Plus, because I looked.
that's true.
Ugh.
But
Did you torrent it?
Yeah.
and so yeah, thanks again for coming back
Thank
on.
you for
man.
having me.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
And this time around, we got a pretty good show for you, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
We have a review of Birds of Prey and the Emancipation, or the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn. And then a retro review of the first Deadpool. And so, two kind of...
Because we already did the second one.
We did do the second one, so you can check that one
Sorry
out.
about that.
When we did that back in
Fits
theaters.
a lot better. Go check that one out as well.
Yeah. And then we have
And
a
my
little
dad
bit...
met that kid on a plane, sat
Really?
next to him.
Yeah. We have a little bit of news, all the usual stuff. So thanks again for joining us. Well, I think... okay, well...
Are we going to go viral?
Yeah, okay, I think...
You set it up.
Okay.
Because he always asks me how I am.
Yeah.
And we all know you set it up. I saw you yesterday at the coffee shop. I popped in
You did.
and I said, Henry.
Yes, and so now, although we do have some big reviews to get to, I think both of you have
Yeah.
stories to talk about. Pretty big. And so, yeah, so Chloe...
Oh, Henry, go first, maybe. Henry, go
okay,
first. Go
because
first.
I got close, but you actually did it. So...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I had a near-death experience about a month ago. I was driving really late in the rain, which was not a good idea.
What time?
It was past midnight. It was like maybe 1:15, 1:30 in the morning.
Okay.
I really wanted some cookout, and that was a bad call on my part.
If you don't know what cookout is, come to North Carolina for a day.
It's amazing.
We'll host you. You can sleep in my house. I have a very nice guest room upstairs.
Yeah.
You got to have cookout. Even I think so.
Yeah, and
even
Chloe's
though I
not
can't
that type
eat
of
it.
person. Yeah,
But I've smelt it a lot.
Yeah. The milkshakes.
The milkshakes.
I've
Amazing.
smelt so many milkshakes.
yeah.
Oh my God.
They're
Amazing.
so good. They have like 50 bajillion
And
flavors.
Bojangles.
Yes.
Just come here. Be really. We have lots of really great hospital. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
We're known
to
for
that.
we're known for having really good. My dad will take care of you if you get
Yes.
sick from all the fast food.
There you go.
We can go hiking. Just come. Just come. We'll take care of
See
you.
Carborough, see Hillsborough.
All the boroughs.
All the boroughs.
And the hills.
And the hills.
Wow.
Chapel Hill. But yeah, so my car hydroplaned and I lost control
Terrible.
and
Where were you?
plummeted. I was I actually hit the
We haven't talked about it.
Durham Orange County sign. County
sorry.
line. Yeah, and they sent me a fine because I hit the sign and knocked it over. So like I literally was on the county line. And
This isn't funny in
Yeah.
any respect, but that's kind of amazing.
isn't
Yeah,
it though?
it
Like
is.
my luck. Of course I would.
It's just like kind of
Yeah.
poet. It's just kind
It
of
is.
beautiful. If it's gonna happen,
It
that's
has
kind
to
of
be
amazing.
on a county line.
Did the sign fully fall down?
It did. Yes.
Did you take it?
No.
I would've- you're allowed to.
The guy asked. He was like, "Do you want to take it?" And I was like, "I don't want to have any."
Oh, I want it.
Shout out to that guy.
Sorry. It's still there. It's still there on the side of the road.
Is it?
Yeah, or at least it was the other day when I drove.
Wait,
by.
which is it? Durham? Is that what you said?
Durham.
Durham? What line is it?
It was the Durham orange.
Okay, I don't really care about Durham.
Okay. Yeah.
Nobody does.
No.
Yeah.
See,
I do care about you, Durham. Sorry.
Yeah, but like if it was like Chapel Hill, you know,
That's it.
that's
You
one you
would've
would
taken
take.
it.
Yeah. duh.
Maybe a burning
Probably.
an effigy, but we still would have had to take it, do something there.
Yes. And it was
Amazing.
bent really cool too. Like because you know it's a long
Yeah.
one and it like sort of twisted and
Yeah.
it looked
Oh,
pretty
I
cool.
gotta get it. We gotta
Yeah.
get it.
We should
We should go back
check
and get
out.
it. We can bejewel it. It can be
Yeah.
like a cathartic
Put
experience.
it up on the wall. The force of the crash was so strong that the back of my truck like flipped 15 feet in the air
Jesus.
and got stuck between two trees.
Oh man.
And it was really bad. Although somehow none of my food spilled. But they
That's what a good
Yeah.
tie-in for the movie as well.
yeah.
But
Yes.
also-
But they wouldn't let me take it because they were like, "Oh, gases or something," and I was like, "But it's right there."
I had.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to keep cutting you off.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know Connor.
Yeah.
My best
Yeah,
friend
yeah, yeah.
who's left me for a year.
He's in Europe.
Piece of crap.
Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, he matched with Tilda Swinton on
Yes.
Grindr. That's hilarious to me
Yeah.
because it doesn't, it gender's a
Yeah.
fluid thing, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, I only call Tilda Swinton.
Yeah.
I will not put pronouns
No,
on
it's Tilda Swinton. Tilda Swinton.
In any case.
Yeah.
So Connor and I, we love to share. I won't name the restaurant because I really like this place. We love to share cake from there. It's like a thing we do. They have beautiful, delicious cakes.
Right.
Best bakery in the
Oh, yes.
staple for
Yeah,
me
it is.
especially.
Yeah, it is.
And every now and then we just go and we share a big. It's very kind of like
Decadent.
been like a nice
Yeah.
way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Indulgent.
Yeah. And it's just a thing we do, and we, talk, whatever. And one time, we got a piece, and we went on a merry way, because we like to eat it in parks or something outside. Well, I do, and he deals with being outside.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. Don't worry, I bring my own silverware. I don't do plastic. Anyway. But shut up, Henry. Anyway. But we were like, this tastes weird. We were like, tastes kind of like gasoline. And we were like, huh, that's weird. But we ate more of it than we should have.
no.
We're like, huh. We're like, oh, this part doesn't taste like it. So we ate.
You ate around it.
I mean, we didn't know what was going on. And we were like, that was probably a really bad idea. This was a while ago now, so I can't
Yeah.
remember the full details. Also, it might have given me brain damage. So no, I'm just kidding. But we ate way too much of it. It truly tasted like gasoline.
Yeah. Oh,
but also, we're really cheap. And we're like, I'm not.
Exactly. Not going to waste it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we called my dad, naturally, Papa Strauss.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's probably really not good. He was like, go try to throw up. And I was like, serious? And he was like, that's probably not good. And I was like,
Oh, no.
Bleh. So turns out that they had just redone the floors there, which I think I knew.
Yeah.
But they kept the cakes in its little refrigerator,
thing.
and the paint thinner, or the what? Yeah, paint thinner.
Yeah.
Some kind of thinner.
Varnish or something.
Yeah, some kind of thinner migrated up
Ew.
into the cake.
That's gnarly.
So we ate a bunch of paint thinner.
Ugh.
Yeah. We didn't get high or anything, though.
Yeah.
Which Connor probably would have, since he wants to go into, government stuff, he can't engage, but if it's accidental,
Yeah.
What can you do?
free,
It's an accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Free
Yeah.
pass.
So we told them, obviously we called them, we're like, yo, don't let people have that cake.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It's bad
Don't
cake.
do that. And they're like, okay. And then they're like, next time you come in, we'll give you a free piece of cake.
Nice.
And you know who we are, and I'm mad about this?
What?
We only did it once. We could have gotten free cake for life. I could go
Yeah.
back tomorrow and be like, yo, I get free cake
Yeah. I was told.
because I didn't sue you.
Yeah.
But we
Next
only did it
time.
once. Well, I'm not going to do it. I feel too bad. I said, okay, 1 for 1.
Wow.
I'm fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, get back to
Oh my
your
gosh.
story.
I don't remember where I was.
You couldn't eat your food because
yeah.
it had gas.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me eat my food. But
Do you
truck,
like the smell of gas?
not really.
I love the smell.
It's
Really?
It's,
Smell gas?
it's
No.
It's a tough.
Oh, I love it.
Really.
Huh.
It's bad.
Maybe because you ate the cake.
cake.
No, since I was a baby.
Huh. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, baby narcoleptic. Didn't know I was narcoleptic, right?
Yeah.
But I always fall asleep.
Tripping out
Baby
on poppy seed
narcoleptic.
muffins.
Yeah, I have lots of issues. But so I'd always fall asleep in the car. But then when we got to the gas station, I said, like, you know, the birds were chirping. I loved
Yeah.
that smell. So bad for
Okay.
you.
Okay. Yeah.
All the Strausses do.
You know, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
I think like it's the like burning gas smell that I'm not a fan of.
That's fair enough, Henry.
Yeah. You know?
I've had that. Yeah, our car
Yeah.
went aflame once.
Yeah. See, that's what my main concern was.
The flame is not good.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
And I was so afraid that that's what was going to happen. So I crawled out of the car, which was like up in the air, basically.
The pictures are gnarly.
Yeah. It was wild.
I'm so glad you're okay.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
glad I'm okay too.
Yeah.
The worst that I had was like
Baruch
bruises.
Hashem, as the Jews say.
Yeah. Like I had bruises from the seatbelt and that was it.
That was it?
Yeah, no
Did you have an
broken bones.
airbag moment?
I did.
Did the smoke from the airbag scare you?
A little bit. Just a tad.
A PSA out there, airbags have smoke when they come out.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I didn't
Oh, it
know
is.
that until
Yeah.
It like momentarily.
I didn't know that until
Yeah.
yesterday.
Really?
And I said, thank God I found this out.
Yeah.
For some reason, my dad was in a really bad car accident.
Oh no.
No, sorry, a long time ago.
Okay.
And for some reason, we were talking about that yesterday. And he
Yeah.
was like, smoke comes out of your airbags, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah. And they like deflate a little bit over time. So like maybe it's something coming out. I don't
Maybe,
know.
yeah.
And, like a
Did
pressure
they go back
release.
in?
No.
Is it like a Jack in the Box?
It's like the thing opens and then they just like go
But you
limp.
can, so you go
Like a
back
limp
into,
balloon.
you have to get a new one put in?
I think so. Maybe.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I thought it's like a one. It's like when it happens.
I'm too bougie, I
it's
just get a new
used,
car.
I think.
yeah. Chloe.
Just kidding. That's the least me thing anyway,
Yeah.
whatever.
You would never.
I would never.
But yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
I'm so
so-
glad to be alive.
But yeah, I'm glad to have you here.
Thank
know?
you. Thank you. So,
And
yeah.
you deserved a new car.
I don't know. I mean, it was like a pretty new car.
The truck?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like you've had it since birth.
Okay, so I did. We have always had a truck in my family since birth,
Okay.
and this one we had since 2017. I think it was used. It was like a 2015,
Okay.
but you know, it had like no mileage on it whatsoever. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I took really good care of it
Yeah.
until the end.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah,
My best friend Mary totaled her car on Christmas morning.
really.
Yeah. A long time ago.
Yeah, but she did
In
that.
high school. Yeah.
Oof.
It's funny. Sorry. It's only funny if you know her.
Yeah.
Actually, I think she was traumatized, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, she's been lots of.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she's run out of those.
Yeah.
She
They've run their course.
she might be mad. No, she doesn't listen to this. Maggie does. Meg will love that I'm trashing her sister. But I remember, so Mary in high school was like a hit and run, but like barely. It was like on the highway, and it was like she went boop to the car in front of her, and there was no damage or anything.
Yeah.
And she freaked out because she was like 17.
Yeah.
And so she continued on, right? She was like, oh, change lanes. And she went, and the woman followed Mary to her house
Jeez.
and got out of her car and was like, bang on her window and all this stuff.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I know. I've never had
That's
car
like psycho.
experiences. It's a lot.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing
If,
happened
if
to
there was
car.
no damage, that's too much.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy people.
All right. Well, Chloe, should we
Chloe.
get into it?
Yeah.
All right. So stick with us here.
I will.
No. I'm
So glad you did.
I will.
Yeah, so yesterday, to just go back to the very, very beginning here. Yesterday. Saturday.
That only happened to me 2 days ago.
This is a
It's kinda
Saturday.
mad.
And I was at the local coffee shop doing my thing. And
Yeah, with your cute little hat.
thank you.
It was a very good hat.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And Chloe and Gemma, your sister,
Yeah.
and her husband came in, and which was a wonderful surprise. And Gemma said, well, Chloe just had the biggest news like of all time that's
Yeah.
happened to her. And I said, of course, I was very curious as to what could have happened, but being where I was, they did not have the time to tell me what had happened. And so
Yeah.
I went and picked up Chloe for the movie,
Yeah.
Birds of Prey.
And you were ruminating all day.
Yes, I was... Because when I hear about
It was
that...
so busy.
Yeah.
I was gonna...
I believe it.
It was so busy in the coffee shop.
So, yesterday was one of the busiest times I've had in maybe my entire coffee shop career.
Yo, sneak me some of those breakfast balls. I know.
Oh, they're good, right?
I know
They're good.
nobody else eats.
Breakfast
Nobody buys
balls?
them.
Oh no, they fly off the shelves.
they?
Yeah.
What?
They're really good, and they're like
They're
the only
wonderful.
thing I can eat.
What
Yeah.
are they?
They're like
I don't
little
know, bird seed. I don't know.
They're like it's like almost like a granola fruit.
What can you
Anything
do?
in a ball form that is
Yeah.
edible,
Yeah.
I love.
But it's-
so I
they're
have
very
to try.
good.
The prices at Cup of Joe are very reasonable. Much more so than most places. You know.
Yeah.
And there's no chemicals that will kill you in them.
Yeah.
As far
True.
as I know, no paint
Yeah.
thinner. But it's a very small ball.
Cool.
Filling, but
Yeah.
it's very small.
Anyways, but it was
be more.
We had a line of about 20 drinks for about 4 hours
It was
straight.
insane.
So it was a time. But anyways, so luckily during that time I was completely distracted, so that was not on my mind. But it's Chloe.
I'm pregnant.
No, we got together.
You're pregnant.
I picked you up for the movie, and you told me.
Yeah, I saw Timothy Chalamet and we got married.
Right.
And now, we don't. I was gonna say Timothy Jr., but we don't do that. Sorry, I got a new chair and I'm further away now.
That's okay. But Chloe, what?
I don't want to say it again. I tell the story all the time.
All right, you want me? Yeah.
All the time, and it happened 2 days ago.
Well,
Do you know how many people? It's a really long
Yeah.
story. Okay, briefly.
Okay, I mean,
the long and short of it. No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
The long and short of it is I'm totally fine. Due to external forces, I know that my body's like, girl, you need
Yeah.
to calm. You're crazy.
Yeah.
But this actually had very little to do with that. Due to ineptitudes, my it's so dramatic. You can say it. It's too dramatic. I can't say it.
okay,
It
well-
sounds so stupid. You know what I
It
mean?
doesn't sound stupid at
it's
all.
not stupid.
Okay,
Okay, well,
but
Okay, in short, in very short, for about 4.5 minutes,
I done died.
Chloe died.
She was dead.
She's here now. This
Not
is not a ghost
alive.
that you're hearing.
That we know of.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, you could be a ghost. I don't know, but you did officially die for 4.5 minutes, approximately, right?
Yeah.
But luckily, you were back.
Not officially.
Oh, that's right.
There's a big cover up.
There's an actual cover up.
Yeah, they
They
killed
made
me
you
and they're
sign a
pretending they
thing.
did. That
And
was
you said it
before.
wasn't
always
even
had to sign the waiver
restful.
before.
Which
Got
is
nothing.
That is so unfair. Like if you die for a few minutes, it should be peace.
Restorative.
Yeah, like that should be like a
Yeah.
thing
And
people
then
do.
when they told my mom, she fainted.
Yeah.
She woke up
Pamela.
and she said it was the best nap of her life.
yeah,
Wow.
at least she got something.
Yeah, she
They-
got some sleep.
They tried to, oh my God, what's it called? Not commit. That's for if you're, what's it called? Oh, my dad's gonna be so mad at me.
Admit?
I was for, admit her. Admit
Yeah.
her?
Admit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They tried to admit her.
Ugh.
They're trying to be like, oh, you're fine to me. Crazy.
Yeah, the fact that they didn't do any follow up stuff.
That's
with
why
you,
we're gonna. That's the
why
thing
you gotta.
can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did sign a thing saying
For
you
the
might
thing
die.
that they did, but
But that never happens. You
Yeah.
have to sign that for everything. You're not supposed to actually die. They're like, of course none of this.
Yeah.
Even when they make you sign, they're like, of course none of this has ever happened.
look what
But
did
hey.
happen.
Yeah.
My grandma always says I'm a 1 in a billion.
You are.
You are. Chloe.
Everything happens.
I'd love
you.
to see her. That's what I'm hoping. I want to. My sister says you should not wish to be a medium, but so she says you don't like be around people usually.
Yeah.
Think of how many more you're gonna have to deal with if you're a medium.
True.
Just coming at you all the time.
That's true. I don't want that,
Yeah.
but I would like a superpower.
Yeah.
Well, and now, Chloe, I told you also last night
What?
about the
You're
feeling.
pregnant.
No, I'm pregnant. No, so the feeling I had
Congrats.
if
2020.
Yeah.
when I heard that you had died, I was for a very moment horrified because I thought to myself, the last conversation I would have had with Chloe would have been a heated argument over Taylor Swift. I would have hated to have that been the last recorded conversation between
Of
the
my
two
life.
of us. Would have been a crushing feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So
we
I'm
have to end every episode with a compliment to one another.
Probably.
It might be a good
That's
thing
a
to
really
live by.
nice way, yeah.
But I am very well. We do anyway, don't we? A little bit.
Usually, but still, I would have been very upset if
About Taylor.
that's how.
That's true.
T-Swizzle.
T-Swizzle. Henry hates her too.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, cool.
I'm on my own.
Why?
Here.
Why? I don't hate her.
I'm a Swiftie now. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Have you watched the documentary?
don't care about
Oh,
her propaganda.
Oh.
I used to love
Propaganda.
her. I loved her.
So this is a sordid tale.
It is
There's
a sordid
more to
tale.
this.
Yes, I used to be such a big fan.
Okay.
And I feel like she sold out.
Okay.
And
maybe watch the documentary.
threw away her artistic integrity. And also, I just despise her whole like, oh my gosh, I'm a snake. Look what you made me do.
She doesn't like it either.
It annoys me so much. And like going after people who like stream her music and stuff like that, and like charging people and like being after the money. Like I understand, get what's due to you
As an artist.
Yeah, because like artist, you deserve fair pay, but also like don't go after the little people. Go after the big guys. You know.
Well,
You
she did
don't-
that too, to be fair.
She tried, but I don't know. I don't like her whole attitude. It
Maybe
seems
give
really
the documentary
toxic.
a shot.
I'll watch it if you think it.
Yeah, I mean, I would check it out.
I do, because I never really liked her. I was
Yeah.
never attached to her music.
Yeah.
Still don't really like it. I like the like ones that sound like Jackie Antonoff just took his voice out and put hers in. But I
will watch it for you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Did they do that thing where you can speed things up, or did they nix that after all the?
I don't know.
Everyone was salty about it, but we all want it. The speed up thing on Netflix.
I don't want that. I don't want to watch a movie at 1.5 speed.
I don't want to watch a movie, but I want to watch like documentary stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because I don't have the. If I'm watching a video on YouTube,
I have to.
it's going at 2.
Yeah.
Either 1 point. Yeah, it's going between 1.5, 2.
Huh. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
skipping like seconds every once in a while.
You skip?
Yeah.
See, I don't skip. I just speed it on up because I can take it in.
I'll go
I
like
talk to-
5 seconds and then I'll go back if I like miss something integral.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I just process things fast. I think it's just because I talk so fast.
See, I have to rely on like the subtitles.
Okay.
So like if it's going too fast,
Oh, right,
I'm
right.
like, oh shoot.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like me when I did the weather. The funniest moment of my life. I have to find that tape. The VHS. It's
You
a VHS tape. I have to. I think my dad has it. It's the best thing you'll ever see in your life.
We'll get it converted.
It's cool. I was like,
Put it on the Instagram.
It's amazing. The best video on Instagram is Ali. You guys should look because you follow her on Instagram probably. Have you seen the video of her? Her put. It's my favorite thing. I shouldn't talk about it because I pee myself every time I watch it. I'm not kidding. Sorry, TMI, Henry. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. We're past that.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, we talked with each other while you were peeing at Sealy's the other day.
That's true. Well, that's true. Yes, that's true.
Interesting.
But he wasn't in the room.
No,
Yeah. It's just adored.
Well, that's a girl thing. We've all done that.
yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's fine. I don't have anything against it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I saw the weirdest concoction, the weirdest invention yesterday at a farmer's market in front of the hospital.
Right.
there's a farmer's market in the parking lot of the hospital.
Okay.
In Hillsborough. Do you know that?
No.
There's a very odd creation
It's a
there.
very Hillsborough thing, though.
It's supposed to help people urinate, but it's like woodworking. It's very weird. Anyway, side note.
What do you do with the what?
I don't. It's not for my people.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a mirror on it. Yeah, my brother-in-law made the mistake of asking what it
Okay.
was.
Oh, no.
And they said, "Oh, well, let me go get that guy to tell you." Yeah,
I always hate that.
Don't want that.
yeah. What was I talking about?
I don't know.
No, we
Shoot.
lost it.
Talking about peeing.
Allie's video
Oh,
because
it's
it
the-
makes you pee yourself.
It's the best thing in the world. But also, I'm very close to, like, her little brother is the sweetest person alive, probably because she is his older sister, right? And it's a video. You have to find it. She posted, I think, like every year on his birthday or something, and it's them playing outside on their driveway, and it doesn't go well. It's really funny. Like, I don't know. You just have to watch it. I'm so sorry. It's the funniest video. This is really bad for I'm sorry, this is not good entertainment for people who don't know what I'm talking about. but it has
No, I'm
to
sure everybody's
it
loving
has
it.
to be cemented in history, this video. She basically, like, she's, you know those little like, we have them at the preschool still, they're the longest lasting toys in the world, the like little cars with the yellow roofs and the orange bodies and the Flintstone car.
A
And
classic. Classic.
so Bruce, her little brother, was in it. I think they're, oh no, he's a freshman, she's 22, so whatever, they're like 4 years apart, right? Anyway, no, I'm the worst. She's 23. She's just a lot younger than me, but she's 23.
Okay.
So sorry. Anyway,
Get that clarification.
I'm also
in.
23, so she's not that much younger than me. But anyway, so sorry.
I mean,
She's the
yeah.
youngest in my initial
Yeah.
friend group. Okay, so anyway, so I guess she put like a rope on it to like
Drag it around or something.
like make it more fun for him, so he
Yeah.
didn't have to like use his legs or whatever.
Yeah.
And just like she whipped that thing by accident and he just went flying. And the funniest part is it's recorded, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's their mom, Heather, who's a trip. She's amazing, recording it through the window, witnessing this happening. And they can hear each other. So she's like, "You having fun, Bruce?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then all of a sudden, whoosh, and Heather just is laughing hysterically because Allie's like, "I killed my brother." It's so amazing. So sorry, that was way too much, but it's
No.
amazing.
I love the reenactment.
Yeah. That's real life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real life.
real life and death.
A moment.
All right. Well,
I have so many good jokes I can make now. I just
you
constantly,
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
My God. Don't ask me what I saw when I was dead, okay? You won't like it.
Yeah. We don't need that.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah. Okay. Because I think I asked you. I was like,
Yeah.
what did you see? What? Yeah.
Squat.
Nothing.
Squat all.
Nothing.
Yeah. But I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't want it
Don't feel
to
bad, yeah.
happen.
Yeah. You weren't
So-
prepared.
You're doing your thing, Chloe.
There could very well be
You died the way
stuff-
you wanna.
Well, I came back the way I wanted to.
Okay, you came- okay,
Definitely didn't die the way I wanted to. I was
that's true.
strapped to a table like Frankenstein.
That's true.
At a 70-degree angle, which is super weird, right? So I was like almost
That is-
standing up
that's-
and everything. 70-degree
Yeah.
angle, strapped up. I was like, I really don't want to take that. Like, that's not a good idea. I have really low blood pressure. Like, it's not a good idea. And I was like, all right, guys, you really effed up. Pretty sure this is not good.
Yeah.
And then I did died. And I woke up and said, oh, I think I fell asleep.
Oh.
I said, oh, sorry, I think I fell asleep. And their faces, they thought that it, like they'd seen a ghost.
Wow.
But also a ghost that they would have been put in jail for,
Yeah,
maybe.
a
Except not
ghost that
because
they
I had to sign the
created. Yeah.
contract, but as it were. But yeah.
that would be on their conscience.
It still is. She broke out in hives,
Wow.
the lady.
Wow.
Because I chewed her out. Because she tried to tell me that it didn't happen. She
But
said
it
I had
did.
She said I had a
Yeah.
narcoleptic episode, even though she didn't know what narcolepsy was. I said I don't have that type. I don't do that. So you're fibbing.
Yeah.
Also, you just told me I died. You just told me my heart stopped for
Yeah.
4 hours. That's not part of it.
Yeah.
I'm just so lucky.
You
I'm
are.
so lucky. Y'all aren't. If I had a little bit of brain damage, I wouldn't talk so much probably.
That's what.
Just a
Chloe,
touch.
we love hearing from you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Put my hand in a bucket of ice. It was a very odd day.
Wow.
Yes.
Man,
I just want to give your mom a hug.
Me too. Gosh darn it. That's why I was so upset. I was livid.
yeah. I would be
Livid.
too. I would be too.
That's why I was so upset.
Yeah, and like I think I told you in the movie last night, like you're so tough. I know you're fine. I know you would be fine.
Thank you.
But like your mom, I know it's
Pamela. cares.
It's got to be.
Yeah, she passed out.
Yeah.
And they did a terrible job taking care of her as well. I said, don't give her those crackers. She's gluten free. It's actually not the worst part. Apparently, they don't.
well, I doubt
I
it,
told you.
yeah.
Apparently, they don't have freaking scissors and a. Let's move on.
Ugh.
This will all be in the court. You guys will have to be witnesses.
We'll save it for the
Should we-
court.
Should we stream it for the court session?
That would be amazing.
That would be actually amazing. Yeah.
I'm gonna be on a jury.
I'll do some.
You said
courtroom
that, yeah.
drama.
Not again. I was on real jury duty. I'm gonna be on a fake jury duty with the boy I'm in love with.
Cute.
Maybe we'll see.
So romantic.
Probably not. But that's the plan.
Yeah.
Both put on the jury by this guy who wants to marry me.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Man, classic romantic comedy. kind
That's
of.
my freaking life.
Yeah.
Is all this? Everyone always says, "Wow, that's like a movie."
That's a drama.
And I
right
said
there.
it is, except I never get the season finale where
amazing things.
where he admits he's in love with me or something like that. I just come back to life. I got blue lips and gray skin, and I don't feel like I want to go skydiving or anything. Very annoyed by that.
Yeah.
I should want to go do things. No, it means I'm a nice person. It's like that really good show, Samantha Who. I love Samantha Who. It's a classic. Have you watched Samantha Who? Christina
I
Applegate?
need to, no.
And
Yeah.
You'll love it. Watch it. She woke up from her thing and said, I want to be a good person. I'm ready, okay.
Yeah.
You know?
And yeah, maybe Chloe, you're happy with the person that you are.
Yeah.
And what you're doing. So
Yeah.
I don't think
And you
that's
should be.
weird at all. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to go do
I don't think so.
because I died. You're supposed
I
to
would
be like,
I would
See,
want to
you're
just get back
already
to normal life.
You're already doing the stuff that a bad person would say, I need to be doing this.
thank you.
Yeah.
So
I am throwing a party
you are.
and awake.
Yes.
We'll give everybody a moment to laugh.
Thank you.
All the listeners. But no, yeah, I would want to go back to normal life if I were you. So I don't think that's too strange.
I don't
You
know.
know? You know?
You know?
Pop on The Office. You know?
I did.
Yeah, there you go.
I did.
That's all you need.
I did watch an episode of The Office. The best. I watched the rabies episode.
Ooh, good one.
I
Good
love
one.
The
Yeah,
Office.
yeah.
But I think my favorite episode, and this is a surprise to me as well, is Ryan started the fire. I just love. There's no reason it should be my favorite. I just really like that song.
I watched The Convict yesterday. That's a good one. Where there's Prison Mike. Prison Mike. So,
That's
all right. Well, before we get too far down that road, I think we should probably jump in. Let's get into our first review, which is Birds of Prey, and we have a clip. Let's take a listen.
I want to kill you. Because without the Joker around, I can. For all your noise and bluster, you're just a silly little girl with no one around to protect her.
Whoa, wait!
What?
Don't kill me.
Right.
No, seriously. Romy. Come on, this is gonna be something we can figure out. Hey! Wait, you lost something, right? You lost something, I heard you say it. A diamond. Yeah. I can help you find it. Seriously. I know the East End better than anybody. You want this diamond back? I'm your gal.
She works at a movie theater, especially freaking Timberline.
I wish I had
Timberline of all places.
You know?
Yeah.
I wish I had seen what her favorite movie was. I wish I had, because it's
Oh,
on
I looked. It changed. It was a new one,
okay.
but I can't remember. It was long.
Shoot. Let us know if you're listening. All right.
That'd be awesome.
Actually, we should tell her about it
we should just advertise a freaking Timberline.
Yeah.
My God.
We should tell her next time we see her.
Yeah.
And all right, well, Birds of Prey is directed by Kathy Yan, and it stars Margot Robbie, Rosie Perez, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Journey Smollett-Bell, Ewan McGregor,
My guy. Danny Castellano.
Ali Wong.
Danny Castellano.
Yeah. And the synopsis is, after splitting with the Joker, Harley Quinn joins superheroes Black Canary, Huntress, and Renee Montoya to save a young girl from an evil crime lord.
This is the worst one yet. I don't know if you know this, Henry. I'm in a one-way war with... As much as...
I hate synopsis.
As real
one-way war.
as real as my...
Yeah.
Okay, think of it this way. To me, Timothée Chalamet and I, we've been married 45 years.
Yes,
okay? That's how real it is to me.
Yeah.
To he hasn't been graced
doesn't
with
know
the
yet.
presence of this reality yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
This is the same as my fight with IMDb's terrible synopses. They're the
Despise
worst.
them.
That was the worst thing. That was maybe the worst one yet. Everything about it was
not
wrong.
representative of the movie because that's not what they did.
No.
No.
It's not what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
They, as a group,
Yeah.
really did anything.
No.
Which also, I have very big qualms with the trailer.
They worked together at the very end.
The trailer gets 0 stars.
Yeah.
I love the trailer, but
Me too, but it's the wrong movie.
yeah.
And it's why you thought the pacing was slow, because of the trailer. Guaranteed. It set up a narrative that was totally different than the movie itself.
Yeah, that's fair. But
Preconceived
Maybe that's
notions
why so many
destroy
people walked
everything.
out.
Yes. Oh yeah.
The tea. And the funniest thing is, I did not notice anybody
I
walking
did.
out.
And I was like, how dare you?
I think we had 3 other groups in the theater, or maybe 4, and within the first hour, we had 2 of them leave.
Yeah.
That was the first time in ages that I've had anyone
It was like
walk
5 or
out.
6 people. that
Especially,
left.
especially more than
Out of the whole
one.
10 people in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, but weird. Of all the movies that people don't walk out of, I
I
don't.
really didn't get it. We'll get into it, but that was really surprising to me.
Yeah.
I thought they were moving because I was laughing too much and stuff.
No.
The biggest realization I had coming out of this movie is that as much as I want to say that I'm like a black canary, I think it's clear to everyone in the room that I'm a Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that. And I don't know how to feel about it.
That's cool.
And here we are.
Don't fret. But and also I should say,
I showed you the shirt I bought.
yeah.
I happened to buy a very Harley Quinn shirt. I'll show
Really?
you.
Okay.
It was a bargain.
And one thing I want to mention, so the listener question we have this week kind of relates to, I think, what we'll probably be talking about with both movies. And so at some point during the review, I'll read it just so we're not repeating
Ooh.
ourselves. But anyways, what did y'all think of Birds of Prey?
I, plot twist, enjoyed myself so much. I loved it. I was laughing the whole time. I think Wilkie and I agree. Beautiful.
Yes.
The
visuals.
were ridiculous.
Color design, lighting, costumes, hair,
Set.
makeup.
The costumes were out of this world.
Oh my gosh. Every single time Ewan McGregor was on screen,
We
every time,
gasped.
it was a one-up of the previous costume.
Very well said. And there were tie-ins like the glove. Oh my god.
All the accessories
and
and
Danny
everything.
Castellano.
Yes,
Everybody looked.
everyone's costume was so
Everybody
perfect
looked
for-
amazing the
yeah.
whole time, and not in an obnoxious way.
No, and not
Somehow.
in like a overused
Not in a
or
fashion
sexualized
show.
way.
That was very important
Like
to Margot
the thing
Robbie.
that made me, exactly, compared
Nobody
to how
wore
she
skirts
appeared
in the whole movie. I noticed.
Yeah,
I would have liked to see Danny Castellano in a kilt. I feel like that would have got
okay.
like a leather kilt.
Yes, I can
Wouldn't
get
that have
behind
gone
that.
with the character?
With the cutting the, yeah,
I've never seen more. I already told Henry, and I made him uncomfortable. I've never seen more chemistry on screen. than-
between Danny and Ewan or
Oh my-
Margot and the sandwich.
Oh,
Oop,
and
oop. Those were the 2 great romances of this
Danny
movie.
Castellano and Ewan McGregor. I was shook.
I
They're
turned
great.
to you and I said, I kept saying, kiss,
I know.
kiss. And you were like, we can feel it. Even if they don't, we can feel it.
Yeah,
It was there.
because if they went there,
Yeah.
they wouldn't. Close your ears, Henry.
Okay.
It wouldn't be a peck.
Yeah,
okay?
no. It would be intense.
It would be more than rated R, probably, for their vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would have been weird. It would have been like Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton vibe.
Would've been like
we don't
eating.
want it.
Why would that be weird?
Yeah.
Why would that be weird for me to hear?
I don't know.
Sweet child.
He's so offended. Classic. This is masculine. This is what's that called? Toxicity. Masculine toxicity.
I can handle it.
Toxic
called-
masculinity.
Yeah. We know you know what girls look like. Calm down. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I've seen one.
I've seen a girl.
There were some jokes in that movie that were
Yeah.
playing. It was really okay. I'm so sorry. I'll focus really quickly. Super well written. Like I said, I thought it was really witty. Like the dialogue really
Yeah.
had me gassed. Loved that. And then I liked the way it was framed up. It was a little bit. I think I turned to you and said, "What is this? Memento."
It felt very Tarantino as
coulda-
well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I could have done without all the Memento stuff, but that's okay. You know how I am. It's just I could have played it straight and been fine. But I liked how they did it nonetheless.
Yeah.
I loved how. Okay, this could be a hot take. I think this is not a fully. Oh no! You know I'm weird about violence. I appreciate. I
say it.
appreciated how little like violent violence there was. Is that weird? Because there was a lot. Okay, to me, there was like not like was that like gore and stuff.
Yeah.
Like when she went in there, she was
Compared to like Deadpool.
yeah, and
It
she
was-
almost
yeah.
never. There was very little murder. There was also, by the way, no killing very not like Deadpool and the rest of them. No killing of like civilians. No, like a
like gratuitous death all over the place.
That was like Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
I love that. But you know what I mean? There weren't like cars flipping over because you know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't 6 Underground.
No. For God's sake, exactly.
Yeah.
My God.
Henry, you see that?
No.
Oh.
Don't watch.
I'm not going to.
It's shocking.
It's not for me.
Henry, I died, okay?
I know you did.
More upsetting, more confusing to the fabric of my existence
Clobo's
was
life.
6 Underground.
Wow. Yeah.
I like didn't blink the whole time. No joke.
That's Michael Bay's.
I was like, oh my God.
That's his wish, probably.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Wow, don't blink.
Yeah. It's a good episode of Doctor Who, sorry. I know you're not in the world, but
I'm not.
Classic.
anyway, you should work on that. But you won't. Anyway.
Probably not.
Shoot, what was I saying? Whatever.
The violence.
Oh yeah, but I kind of like I know. I know. But also they don't make her out to be there's lots I liked about it, but I really liked when she was walking through the police station.
And there's the confetti gun.
Come on.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just confetti. They could have
There
done
were, like,
that. It was
smoke
all
bombs and
beanbags, for
little
God's sake.
beanbags.
I
Yeah.
lived for it.
Yeah.
Also, the fight scenes in this movie, incredible.
Quite well done.
They were so.
They were so real.
Gripping.
They
Yeah.
were really good.
Yeah.
It was a Atomic Blonde level for me. Okay,
Sure.
and these might be more enjoyable because they were shorter, and also just the whole movie, the tone.
Yeah.
I think this movie nailed tone,
Yes.
which is really impressive.
It knew the tone that it wanted, and it committed fully.
Yeah, and I think it's because it's not. There's like not a. I guess just because of the whole, like Margot Robbie really made this movie happen. Like she actively wanted it. Like it was her production company, like her baby, which I think plays a huge role in why it was so. Like to me,
What it was.
This movie is like the chaotic, like I don't want to say emo, but I can't think of like the chaotic,
Scene.
the
Punk.
chaotic alternative older sister of Lady Bird who has her period every day of the year. Right?
Yes, I can
Like,
see that.
That
Yeah.
is my review.
Yeah.
Like this movie made me feel seen in ways that I was not prepared for.
I feel like they made this movie for me specifically as a person
amazing.
and no one else.
I mean,
Like,
even down to like
Yeah.
giving somebody kicking Tushy a hair tie, for goodness sake.
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
that's all I need. And they didn't make it like look what we did.
Yeah.
Like so many of these obnoxious things.
Like,
do, like
blink and you miss it. It's like
it was just like here's a hair tie,
Yeah,
and she puts her hair up. Like it's
'cause
not like
a
a thing.
natural thing.
And we do that. We always keep
Yeah.
hair ties on our wrists to give to people because we always need them.
Listen,
Yes.
my friend in Winston-Salem
Oh, yeah.
taught me if you double wrap it around a finger like a ring, it doesn't like
Cut off circulation.
like if you wear it on your wrist.
Really?
So I've been doing that now, and like you forget about it because you forget when
That's
you're wearing
amazing.
rings. You
Yeah.
know?
Huh.
So recommend
Very good.
double
I like
double
that.
wrap around a finger.
Right now, I'm being basic. I'm very into the Return of the Scrunchie because I never left Scrunchie.
So you're fully embracing.
I'm really
The
happy
rebirth.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I look basic right now. But I've always liked the
But
Scrunchie.
it's
You know what?
matching. It
I've
looks
always
good.
wanted some velvet
you.
scrunchies, so I'll get some and then we'll match. Yeah.
I can give you some. I
No.
have no. My family's weird. I have OG. I should just sell them to like a Visco Girls for $1,000. I have like original. Like because I used to wear tons of scrunchies and butterfly clips and stuff when I was teeny ween because I was obsessed with Baby Spice and Gemma always did my hair. And I have like so many original butterfly clips, like
Wow.
first cycle of
Yeah.
them.
First edition butterfly clips.
Yeah, full
Wow.
on. I don't know why that came up. Sorry. Anyway.
That's all good.
Aesthetic.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh my god.
aesthetic.
The set design was just beautiful. It was so successful. Like,
Everything was like popping.
but it seemed so effort. Oh, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Margot Robbie. Just like the whole thing. I think it's just like they had a plan going in with like real intentions. Almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they never made her like she was like a real person. She was. You could stick with her because she didn't actually have like like mean motivations per
Yeah.
se.
Yeah.
Sure.
Also, like very relatable, her issues, and they weren't like fetishized. Is that the word?
Yeah, well, they weren't glorified.
Fetishized, whatever.
Or,
well,
yeah.
even that, because it's the whole thing of like she needs a like whatever, and
yeah.
like.
But also, they
daddy
didn't
issues, all that
downplay
stuff.
the fact that like. Romance has upset her.
Yes.
And like they didn't, make it out to
Yeah.
be this thing that like, she's invalid because she's upset about this breakup. It's like they
Right.
treated her emotions
Yeah.
with respect.
While
which
she
is
was
important.
acknowleding that was in a healthy relationship, that's helping
Exactly.
her grow,
That it was
blah, blah, blah.
problematic and she's doing the right thing and moving on, but she's still upset about it.
And that's the other
And they
thing.
let her have those
She's
emotions.
like Harley Quinn is like chaotic neutral,
Yeah.
which shows like being with not good influences to make you
Yeah.
feel not worthy, as opposed to like
And she like kept saying like,
these
"Oh, I guess
good
I'm a bad
influences.
person."
Yeah.
But
but then when she was with these also like chaotic good
yeah,
people,
good people, they
it lifted
influence
her
her
up.
positively.
Yeah, and I love the way they ended the movie.
Oh, me
which I
too.
won't get into.
Yeah,
but
no
I think
spoilers.
I loved that there wasn't like I loved that they kept her like kind of chaotic, neutral-ish, ish. Like it's
Yeah.
a process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Very real.
Let's have another one because she wants another
There's gonna be
one.
3.
With Poison Ivy.
They're gonna be really.
Yeah.
Oh.
She wants Poison Ivy to be in it because in the
Interesting.
comics they're girlfriends.
Oh.
And she's like pushing to make that happen. So
Oh. Okay.
give us Poison Ivy.
Oh, I can't.
She's my favorite character, so
Gemma
Oh, nice.
was Ivy
Yeah.
for Halloween ones, which is so weird.
I can see that though.
I mean, me
Gemma-
too. But also, she's never. I guarantee you, she couldn't tell her like Poison Ivy's real name. It was just like that aesthetic fits her well, and she likes
Yeah.
plants and stuff.
Yeah, I would feel like Gemma's definitely more of like that's actually hard. Never mind. I take back my statement. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah. But no, my favorite thing about it. Also, of course, Margot Robbie's a powerhouse. Like she just
Yeah.
she holds it down. She's a true. Henry looks in love right now. It's cute. She's a true. I am too.
I adore.
She's truly. I don't even know.
She's truly Yeah.
She's made for it.
Yeah.
And she embraced it like she's an actress. Like she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
But she's not like a celebrity. You know what
It
I
wasn't
mean?
Margot Robbie.
Exactly.
yeah.
Especially, and she made the movie, so it very
Yeah.
well could have been the Margot Robbie party.
It could have been a vehicle and it wasn't.
Exactly.
Which I really
There was
appreciate
purpose
because
behind it.
sometimes I love watching Miriam Margolyes in, Imelda Staunton in,
Sure.
Tilda Swinton in.
Sure.
But this wasn't Margot Robbie
Right.
in.
It's
This-
very
yeah.
the person it reminds me of very much is like Nicole Kidman.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's that Australian water. It makes
could
you
be.
very beautiful, talented, and down to earth and focused.
Yes.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You just nailed it right there.
Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. Margot Robbie, number 1. Funny, number 2. No, actually,
Beautiful.
production design, number
Yeah.
2. Like costumes, the sets. The set at the end killed me.
Oh, yeah.
Then number 3, so funny. It made me feel like a psycho, but that's okay. Especially when
I
we
mean,
went through
I feel like that was their
Look
intention.
out for the reasons why Ewan McGregor doesn't like Harley Quinn. I lost my mind. That was amazing.
Wow.
Henry, what about you?
Sorry, that was like an hour.
I feel like Chloe and I sort of back and forth.
True.
My feelings. Loved it every minute. I'm going to buy the Blu-ray.
Oh, thank you.
The minute it comes out.
What's the other one you're gonna get?
Gretel and Hansel.
Oh, he loves Girl.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've seen it twice now.
Oh, wow.
Those 2 movies are my 2 favorites right now.
Okay.
Tied. 2 favorite movies of 2020.
Whoa.
Okay.
What's my favorite movie of 2020, Henry? Oh, Little
This
Women.
one. No, that was last year.
2019? Oh, for God's sake.
2019,
I saw it in 2020? No, I saw it on Christmas. Never mind.
Yeah.
Chrism.
I can't keep up with your new year, okay?
Yeah.
Mine's
That's
in
wild.
September.
Yeah.
Lo siento. What'd you think of it, Henry?
I liked it quite a bit as well. I don't want to repeat everything, but pretty much everything that you two said, I think it does. it looks really good, and I enjoy just. I think the Harley Quinn character just has a really like fun, kind of colorful anarchism to her, and just this carefree punk, but it's also kind of endearing. And again, I think Margot Robbie is amazing and perfect for the
She's
character.
so good.
And
Wonderful.
I liked the dialogue when it came to character dynamics. I thought that there was at times a lot of exposition. I thought there were sequences that kind of got bogged down a little bit just because there was so much information being thrown at you. But I thought that all of the character dynamics and that was great. So I didn't have an issue with that. The soundtrack, very good.
I totally
Yeah.
forgot to say.
Oh
Yeah.
my, Chloe and I were like
We were
dancing in our
rocking it,
seats
yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Papa Strauss's favorite song is in it.
And also
Yeah,
like the new
yeah.
songs that were for the movie.
Oh,
so
Yeah.
good.
what was it? The song that was re-sung and it was really good. Oh, they put two songs together at the
there's-
end there. And it was like-
Diamonds Are a Girl's
I
Best
love
Friend.
the diamond sequence. Oh,
Oh, I like that too, but I was telling
Yeah.
Henry I would
No.
have liked it if it was like Cyndi Lauper voice. Like, I don't even know if that was
Yes.
Margot
Yeah, yeah,
Robbie's
yeah.
real voice. You know what I mean?
I think it was somebody else singing.
I think it
that
was
she
too. I would have liked if it was
dubbed.
just like, you know,
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway style raw.
Or get freaking Cyndi Lauper
Yeah,
to
that'd be
sing
good.
it.
Can you wait?
Oh.
Wait. Can
Yeah.
we have? Oh wait. Is the
Can
whole thing
Cyndi
about
Lauper be her mom?
Is the whole thing that she doesn't have a mom?
Yeah.
Maybe she can
Because
be
in the
Anne.
beginning, she talked about how her
Her
dad
dad.
traded her for beer or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We need Cyndi
We
Lauper.
need Cyndi Lauper to be her mom.
And Cyndi Lauper is
She
a
would do
trained
it.
wrestler as well. She can.
She is.
Which is so weird. But she can do the fight scenes.
Yeah.
Maybe she should be. Okay, if I'm Harley Quinn, like, Cyndi Lauper is
Mm-hmm.
Sin Sin, okay? Right?
Oh my word. Yes.
It's a needed dynamic.
Yeah.
The revelation it is.
Also, that kid was not a good actor. That was the one
Yeah,
downfall.
the kid in it is pretty bad.
She's an
act-
actual kid, which I appreciate. I heard she skipped school to go to Comic-Con, so
Right on.
she's in high school.
Right on. I just enjoyed spending time with Harley Quinn, just her at the forefront, especially when it comes to the kid. I wish that the second half of the movie had been more Harley Quinn bouncing off of Huntress and Black Canary instead
Yeah.
of her just spending time with the kid, which maybe if the performance had been better by
Yes.
her, it would have been
Like
okay.
Deadpool 2.
Yeah, I just would have been. I just so badly wanted to spend more time with those three together because that's who the movie's really for. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was not a big thing because it keeps things going and keeps things pretty wild for the most part. But that was my only real big issue. I
Yeah.
think.
And again, I think that was partially due to the
They marketed it.
marketing
as
of
this-
the movie.
Yeah.
Like, even the close-up of her with that unbelievable, like, unbelievably moving sadness. And when you actually see the movie, you're like, word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, it's just so misleading, I think, the marketing. And I hate that because I think it just means they don't trust... They didn't, like, trust the movie.
Yeah.
Which
They
is
either don't
so
trust or they
annoying.
don't understand
Both
what they
are
have.
very annoying.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because then they made this whole kind of fabricated... like, it's probably gonna be like the second movie will be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I was telling Chloe on the way home, it's just I find issues with these origin stories that where the movie ends up is where you kind of want it to start
To be, yeah.
you know, like where they're training together, all of that. Like that's kind of the movie I want to see.
But I don't like that as much.
I
as I like
loved this.
I mean,
but
I-
also it wasn't really Birds of Prey until
Yeah,
Very, very
yeah.
good.
If
and
they
so-
had just called the Emancipation,
Yeah,
without the Birds
sure.
of Prey,
Yeah.
just the Emancipation of Harley Quinn,
Exactly,
Harley Quinn,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I think it's just about setting. I think it was a commercialization portion of it where they were trying to market it.
it's the
as
Birds
this-
of Prey.
Exactly.
Come
Which
see it.
I don't know if that was to
Yeah.
make it more appealing to
Straight guys? I don't know.
But yeah, because like I
Nerd
love
boys.
again, like I compare it kind of to Lady Bird. Like I like that, it was more like a movie I want to see.
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
Like it had all the components, of course.
Yeah.
It was like bombastic and crazy and wild and violent
Yeah.
and like
Super
ridiculous
stuff,
plot
yeah.
and like whatever, like gangster stuff as well, like all that. But at the end of the day, it was like
It was in a veneer of something that like we
yeah. It was Amy's
enjoy.
storyline in season 2 of Sex Education. It was all that.
Perfect clarification.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
No, but and I agree with you completely. It's just this is a movie that I would like to see either way, but I think it goes into the formatting and the marketing of the movie and so maybe on rewatch that wouldn't be a real issue, but because that's what because we've seen Suicide Squad, we've
Right.
seen her do her thing, and so I kind of want to keep going down that road.
Sure.
But
it wasn't really her thing, was it?
it was still her as the character, her
I know.
established.
That was actually my least favorite part. Maybe it's just because I was removed from that world. I feel like we didn't need those flashbacks of Suicide Squad.
I don't think so
I
either.
very much could have done without that whole thing. Everyone knows who the Joker is.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who Harley Quinn is. I feel like we don't need any more than that, especially since everyone hates Jared Leto. But like, just drop. Like, I could have done without all that.
Move on.
And it was confusing to me as well. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I was missing it, which is really important. Like, because I'm very 0% in the zeitgeist. I have no idea. I've never read like one of the comics, like nothing.
Yeah,
Any comic basically ever except Sabrina, which, has its own little world.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like it was missing anything until they put in the flashbacks from Suicide Squad and stuff.
Sure.
And then because even I asked you, I was like, wait, does she have why was she in that vat of whatever? Does she have superpowers or what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, it's just so disconnected and unnecessary. Especially they had that
more
little
questions than it answered.
They had that little cartoon deal at the beginning.
Yeah.
Which I love is like a thing now.
Yeah.
What was the last one we saw? It's like if they just kept it at that, we would have liked the movie way more.
Oh yeah, shoot. That's
It reminded me of Lizzie McGuire, which
True.
made me really happy.
True.
Put a little animated character. I love it.
We've only seen movies.
no.
We've only seen movies for the podcast.
Yeah.
Together, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking back to what we've done.
Unbelievable.
I'll find it.
Yeah. In any case, that was like so I feel like the cartoon
If you
stuff
know,
would have been enough.
Right in.
Like too many forms of weird exposition
Yeah.
is no good. The
Yeah.
little cartoon thing.
Doolittle.
Cartoon.
Doolittle.
Doolittle. No wonder I didn't remember. Forgot. Oh,
Yeah.
Don't waste your time on that.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, it is. Listen to that review.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
That movie's.
I could have told you that from the trailer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, homie, I know.
Yeah.
We were. I mean,
A dragon?
We have a job to do.
Excuse me?
I know.
That's the biggest issue with the movie.
There are a lot of issues, and I can suspend disbelief until you throw in a dragon, and I'm like, what?
I could have gotten past it. Dragon, honestly.
Really?
There's way bigger issues.
I also just
Fisher
really
Fry.
don't like the Wonderful World song. It's so overused.
Yes.
agree.
Yeah, we talked
So
about that.
I could have told you, like, from the minute I heard that, I was like, I'm not watching this movie.
Yeah.
We kind of had to.
I know you did, but
I think because this is a part of the DC cinematic universe with Suicide Squad and Wonder Woman, all those, and I think it does a good job of being pretty separate and pretty small scale. And in a good way,
It
though.
did feel like a real town, which I thought was cool. Like you saw her walking
Right.
around with all the normally dressed people. It's like, whoa, this is cool. This is
and that's
Yeah.
how it is. You
Yeah.
know?
And that's one issue with Suicide Squad is the third act is so CG heavy and bombastic that you're like, I don't care about this supernatural world, all
I
that
think
stuff.
there was maybe a single pinch of CGI in this movie. Like it was all very.
well, there's a little.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was very
it's
minimal.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
to
Okay,
its
yeah.
advantage.
Okay,
Very
cool, yeah.
minimal. Like only unavoidable CGI, basically.
Yeah,
You know?
sure. Yeah, which again I think is what they've learned from Suicide
Yeah.
Squad because that's so CG heavy.
Yeah.
And I love that even like the main plot points are very like real. Like it's not this friggin' what's that thing called? The glove of making people disappear with your magic crystals.
Gemstones. Yeah.
What's it called?
Oh, the Infinity Stones.
It's like none of that Michigas to me, okay?
Right,
That's so
yeah.
like what the heck are you talking about? Like
Magical
this was
stuff, yeah.
hashtag relatable plot wise, which like I think is very helpful as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when everything's so crazy, to ground it makes the characters then much more relatable and you kind
Yes.
of embrace them because they actually are being different. You're not showing us like a different escapist universe. Obviously, I'm not saying Harley Quinn should be your role model, okay? But
Just a little yikes.
but you take my point.
Yeah.
And there are really strong role model-y female characters
There are. Yeah.
who are also like kind of like they're
Yeah.
actual people.
But also they're all really relatable.
They're actual
like they're
people.
all struggling with different
yeah.
you know, things in their lives, and
Yeah.
there were. I mean, I could relate to almost every character in this movie. I was like, oh, I understand
Right.
what you're going through.
Yeah.
it's
as grounded
good.
as
yeah,
it could be.
it
pretty much.
is.
So
yeah,
A lot more relatable than Joker.
now, have you seen Joker?
I have.
it is technically separate from these movies. But what did you think?
I actually
Lakeith Stanfield. That's all I want.
I'm not. I hate the Joker as a character.
Okay.
So going in, I'm like already like
ready to hate it.
Make me like it. Just try.
Yeah.
And I thought it was fine. I don't think it was what everyone was making it out to be. Big awards, baby. It was not Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Well said. If it was Lakeith, it would have been.
Yeah.
Lakeith Stanfield as Joker. Like, goodbye, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
I don't want him I don't want Lakeith replacing Joaquin. I want Lakeith replacing Jared Leto.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because those two, that'd be life. That could be
the
life.
energy.
Yeah.
And actually, in my mind, I was sort of imagining like, what if this was like in the same universe as Joker? When we were watching Birds of Prey, I was like, I wonder, imagine if she had been with Joaquin instead of Jared.
Jeez.
Because Jared is such a mess as a person, so like his Joker is already a disaster too. So it's just,
that's how I feel about Joaquin as well.
Yeah, I'm not a fan,
even though he's a nice man. Apparently, I agree with his politics.
Like his performances.
Me neither.
So, yeah, it was not my favorite movie.
I hated it.
Yeah,
It's
the
my least favorite movie of all
only
time.
Joker I've ever liked
Scarlett.
is Mark Hamill in the cartoon.
Oh, plot twist.
Love that man.
Wow.
The only one you've ever liked?
Yeah,
No Heath?
Jack Nicholson?
No Jack Nicholson? Wow, that's a hot take.
yeah. I didn't like Heath Ledger's Joker. I'm sorry.
Jack Nicholson?
I don't like Jack Nicholson very much.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
Is that divisive?
Hot take.
This was the face when they saw me wake up from a day. No, this is the face that when they saw me die, probably, actually. You don't like Jack Nicholson?
Wow.
I mean, I don't dislike him. He's not for me.
Have you seen him as a Joker? Mm-hmm. That movie was, oh my God. The movie had it all.
Timmy B?
The movie had everybody we could want. Oh my God.
Just wasn't for me. Wow. Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
No.
You like Michelle Pfeiffer?
Of course.
She's you can't get a better Catwoman than Michelle Pfeiffer.
Although Eartha Kitt, I'm just saying. But like Michelle Pfeiffer.
Google and Buthara is the only one who can follow that up.
Although
Thank you. Good night.
she really hated the costume, which makes me upset.
Michelle?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Like we gotta stop overly sexualizing women, and that's another reason why I love Birds of Prey.
Objectifying.
Yeah.
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 A little, like,
Don't-
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Margot Robbie clearly wanted, like,
Yeah.
this is a really minor thing.
Okay.
And also, we're different people, of course. But I liked the whole, like, conversation about, like, coverage and, like, sport, because, you know, costume stuff. And, like, Margot Robbie's thing was
Protect
still
the
zipped
girls.
down, right?
Yeah.
If it was me, I would have zipped up. I'm trying to run around.
Yeah.
But obviously she chose to.
It's
Than
different.
Michelle Pfeiffer, of
Yeah.
course. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And this, I'm so glad she didn't have to wear those stupid booty shorts.
Yeah,
My
same.
God.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the difference of having
Exactly.
a woman costume designer
Yes.
or someone who
And a woman directing as well.
well it's just
And to women who are wearing the clothes being allowed to talk.
yeah, exactly.
Especially when they develop the character, basically,
Yeah.
in this new form. But, like, her...
letting
her,
them breathe and
a lot
grow.
of her like her outfit was equally cover the clothing amount was the same.
Yes.
It's the
It was used
presentation
differently.
that mattered. She probably wore maybe even less, like, she was maybe less covered at some points, because doesn't she have her, like, she wore like a t-shirt?
Yeah, I
or
mean,
whatever.
there's some.
But it's just so different
But it's-
in
yeah.
its portrayal.
It's the way that it's being used.
It's how it's shot and
Yeah.
framed.
Yeah.
yeah, well said. I know. Oh my God.
Not a bombshell situation
Oh
over here.
God! Oh, that. Yeah, that's true. That scene was so tense. I'm glad you brought
And it has
that
Margot
up.
Robbie. I didn't even think of. Yeah.
a tie-in.
No, the scene in this movie was so tense.
Which one?
When you were, we haven't even talked about what a good villain was in this movie.
Yeah, we gotta.
Oh my God, this is gonna be the longest. But no one cares about Deadpool. Okay, we can just have 2 words on Deadpool because this takes up the whole time. This is amazing.
This is what people are here for anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
when Ewan McGregor was insecure, I loved how his whole character was built, the construction.
Yeah.
When he was like, Dotson was talking about him, whatever, and when she had to get up on that, and I said, I know he's gonna cut her.
Yeah.
Not cut her. Sorry, which would fit, but
Cut her
You'll
clothes.
see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, Ewan McGregor forces very loosely forces.
Well, he hasn't.
Some-
Sort of like
he has
intimidating.
a weapon. He's threatening the guy.
Does he?
Yeah. I mean,
He has a
and
knife
and the henchman is there right with him to cut out his
Yeah,
face
and
off.
it's his club, so like,
Regardless,
yeah,
he was like, just do it. Like the dynamic there was pretty real. Like you don't understand why it's so upsetting because he was like, just do it. Like what different? The guy was a little passe about the.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you haven't seen the movie. This doesn't make sense. Basically, there's very subtle. The subtlety and the nuance is what makes it so real and so intense and so relatable in those really tense moments. That again, they keep on a very grounded, I guess, unfortunately, like realistic level
Yeah.
that make it so intimidating and tense to watch. You know what I mean?
because it's so relatable.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's not like they're done.
it's not grand, magical CGI, gigantic battles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's like emotional torment as well. Usually you just see just
the worst kind.
just like physical violence.
Yeah.
There's a lot of emotional violence in this movie,
Yeah.
which is what her character is based on, which
and
is what
that's
she's trying to get over.
working through. Yeah,
Which is So, but God, that scene was tense. Oh my God, Ewan McGregor as a villain with Lil Danny Castellano was everything I've ever wanted. So sorry, it was so, good.
great.
It was so good.
yeah.
Even like and his room and how they're singing oh my God,
His shoes, his gloves.
when I saw those shoes, I said, "Of course you did."
Yeah,
Oh, every outfit was better than the last.
yeah.
I feel like I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong because the costumes were designed for the movie, right? Brand
Yeah.
Flowers has a suit very similar to that burgundy one at the end. Brand Flowers would have killed every one of those outfits. That's literally his wardrobe. Was
Yeah,
this was
it
Ewan
was.
McGregor in this movie? Personality very different. Brand Flowers is the heart of gold, but the wardrobe he'd snatch right away.
Snap it up. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, Ewan McGregor killed it.
he did.
Always.
Such a good villain.
Oh, because he's not too much.
No.
Until he is. You know what I mean? Like when his voice cracked, I was like, yeah, he's losing his mind. But he wasn't like, this is, I don't know how to phrase this without sounding really petty. But like, again, just because we're in this mode, I'm thinking about Jared Leto's kind of performances.
Sure.
Like Ewan McGregor, obviously, this role, it's like the most gaudy role of all time, right? Like it's a villain who lives on abundance, just like
Yeah.
whatever he wants, anything he wants.
Surrounded by abundance.
Yeah. But so again, it's like Margot Robbie could have made this the Margot Robbie show.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor could have just like when actors are like, oh, I just like
I
had
have to
so
get
much
into the
fun.
role, yeah.
I had so much fun. Like but he wasn't doing that. He was like actually doing his job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what made it so intense. Because if he went so over the top, you wouldn't have taken him seriously in the moments where it was intense, like the table scene.
Right.
And I love that the moments where he was the most vicious and bad, whatever,
We're
directly,
the most
were the
understated.
exactly,
Yeah.
like the whole
'Cause
like
that's how it is.
exactly,
And
and
Yeah.
I don't know how to say this. The like snot thing was funny. Hashtag
Yeah.
relatable at the moment. I have a cold, but
Is that a snot bubble?
that was
Ugh,
yeah.
never mind.
Isn't it so good? I mean, it's so good.
Because
But
that's how evil people are.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
It's
that's
such an arbitrary thing.
yeah, and it's a very different vibe. Like that kind of stuff was way more at the beginning, and then the more you got to know his character, the more quiet the. Yeah. They formed him really well, especially because he's like not a known, at least
Right.
to me, he's not a
Yeah.
known
He's not to me either. So.
villain or whatever. So he
Yeah.
had a lot more to do, especially against all these kind of like iconic, you know?
Sure.
And I think what worked was that he wasn't trying to be iconic.
Eat up the screen.
Yeah.
And they do that, don't they? Though the architect, the person they had in mind for the role, who they built it around, was Sam Rockwell.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Which I'd build every character around Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
I think the issue.
I'm glad they had Ewan.
Oh, you don't like Sam Rockwell?
I mean, he's fine, but like,
Another hot take.
I think Sam Rockwell is the most underrated actor, maybe like of all time.
yeah.
He's so. I mean, he's being less underrated now. But I remember when I was like 14, I made a Twitter just to do hashtag Oscar for Sam. Literally, that was.
sweet.
It was for like the way back. Like it wasn't even one of his big
what
ones.
what a role.
He's just a killer and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm also really glad it was Hugh McGregor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think
Like
he needs
I
someone
just
more
I don't think I can
classically-
imagine anyone else in the role because Ewan did so well.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure Sam would have been great.
Yeah, I also like that everyone's like, I very much prefer Ewan McGregor as
Yeah.
well over Sam Rockwell, just based on kind of
Yeah.
superfluous stuff that adds up to matter. You know what I mean? But I also love like they didn't go over the top with like hair and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, but the moment
When she cut her hair and
Oh,
then
that, yeah.
cried about it, I was like, that's so
that was a
relatable.
Little Women moment. That's true.
That's me.
But yeah, that. But no, what the. Let's pull out the Brand. Maybe Brand Flowers, Loki. Maybe they had a little picture of him. Am I being ridiculous here? A little guy liner moment.
Oh, the
Is that passe? Eyeliner
Yeah.
for anybody. But
yeah.
dang.
Because when the I think it was like a moving shot or something,
And then when we saw it,
and it revealed itself
we
to us,
lost
Chloe and I
our
like grabbed each
minds.
other's hands. We were like, oh, eyeliner.
every look he serves, jeez, that's why
Yeah.
doesn't he wear that all the time?
I know.
Especially Ewan McGregor. He probably has.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor loves a pair of leather pants. That's all I'm saying.
He does.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Huh.
Oh, Henry, you're still here?
I am. Hello.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, but I was going to say, I think the issue, I like Jared Leto as the Joker. It's ridiculous, but in the context of that movie, I enjoy it. I don't think I would never...
He did bad things. He did arrestable offenses to people.
Jared Leto or Joker?
Was that a dumb thing to say?
I was kidding.
Jared Leto.
I don't love him.
He like, ugh.
Ugh.
He like literally assaulted people, basically.
But the issue with that, in comparing it to,
The kid.
is it Black Mask?
Yeah.
The villain?
Yeah.
Black Mask.
Is that since the
I kept hearing
Joker...
Black Mask. I know you did too. We were
Yeah.
on that Johnny Depp train.
the
Sorry, Henry. Wilkie.
Joker,
okay.
the Joker has been done so many times that they're always having to one-up it. Mm-hmm. And so in this, the character has not been presented in a live action form, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
And so they can make it...
I think we see him like from the back or something, or just like see his hands
Okay.
when they're like tattooing the guy.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, they present...
No,
him-
he means Black Mask.
Oh,
okay,
I thought we
yeah.
were talking about the Joker.
No. In Birds of Prey, they are able to present him in a much more subdued, real way because they aren't having to constantly
One up.
redesign it. The producer's mentality, the filmmaker's
the
mentality
people.
of saying,
I know.
okay, we've had three, 4 iterations of Joker. We need to do it all over again. How are we going to make it so insane that it stands out? That's the issue, is of what filmmakers think.
Yeah.
So in this,
We know.
they're able to create a character that
Yeah,
is
take your
immediately
point.
subdued and grounded.
No precedent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
it
nothing
works.
that you're like trying to.
It works
live
well.
up to. Yeah.
Especially since Harley Quinn is already, from a design standpoint, she's kind of at the forefront, and so he's able to not be too, as we said, like kind of eat up the screen. What?
No.
Speaking of eating up, I'm so glad that she got her. Yeah.
Henry!
Spoiler.
Bleep it out. It'll be actually
Bleep it
really
out.
funny. Bleep it out.
out.
Because Loki, that was the highlight.
Yeah,
It's
it
gotta be
was.
bleeped out.
Yeah.
Oh, the little gopher.
I love the hyena.
Too
That was a
literally.
big.
Oh yes.
I love that.
Bruce. That's why she named it after Batman.
Yeah.
Team that. That was good.
After that Wayne guy.
After that wink guy. She's so good. She just pulled it off so
Yeah.
unnaturally. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Adored.
God, she's so talented.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
And it was not particularly predictable, but the parts that were predictable, it felt like you were more like in on it.
I
Like
felt more
It
self-aware.
was giving you what you wanted.
it wasn't annoying when you were like the whole thing when I don't know. There's just moments that I shan't reveal, but there are a lot of times where you're like, oh, I bet this is gonna happen, but it happens, and you're like,
It happened in
knew
such a
it
good way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't ever like, okay, great, shock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shocker.
Kept you involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. What you brought up, Henry, I do like the angle of presenting them as a real person with the
Yeah.
unhealthy relationship
Yes.
awareness, but also still feeling romantically and emotionally broken in some ways. I thought that worked really well.
Yeah.
Really makes her feel much more down to earth and
Yeah,
not just
and
some
real.
caricature.
Yeah, because like sometimes people get messed up over stuff that they know is bad,
Exactly. Yeah.
and
so,
A
that doesn't.
lot of the time.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that your feelings are invalidated.
yeah.
So I think that's really important.
Yeah.
And was done well.
And it highlighted that somebody took advantage of somebody with clear openings for such for that to transpire, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And not everyone's going to do that, which is also important. You know?
Yeah.
It's all good stuff. I did like how small the world was. I feel like
I agree.
it all happened in a block of each other. Like
Yeah.
one block of this town that I don't know anything about
Yeah.
is crazy.
And everybody else is like, okay, we're just not going to go over there.
I know. I also feel like we should give a shout out to what's her character's name? Detective.
Renee Montoya.
That storyline's quite good.
Yeah, it was.
Cause it's just internal for all
A good
these.
T-shirt as well.
Oh god, okay. It was like my least favorite part. Just because I was like, you can turn it inside out, ma'am. But yeah,
But,
regardless, shout out to her storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these people were working based on very intrinsic reasons. Maybe not Harley Quinn the whole time, but she got there.
Yeah.
She got there.
She figured out her reasons.
Also, I saw Sadir. That was cool.
Yeah.
He got a close up. He got a couple full on close ups.
Good for him.
Is this Gemma's friend?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. He's very nice. He's been on like covers of Vogue and stuff.
Really?
Like other countries.
Wow.
Yeah. As a model with a famous person.
Yeah.
But still.
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 A model.
It's dope.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else about Birds of Prey?
Loved it.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It freed me in a way I didn't know I could be freed, Henry.
Yeah. I'm glad.
I enjoyed it like way more. Well, I knew that I was going to enjoy it, but like I didn't expect to enjoy it that much,
Yeah.
which was really nice.
Yeah. And
Pleasant surprise.
yeah, exactly. Because I was like nervous.
Yeah.
And I know I hope I don't sound too hypocritical as far as the violence and stuff. I just think like I like Tarantino. I'm open about like I think it depends on the way in which it's presented. It's certainly not glorifying, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, no.
Violence. Like you're going into this little unhealthy microcosm of a world in
Yeah.
every way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like no secret that Gotham is a disaster.
Right.
So-
And it is grounded.
Yeah.
But again, it feels like this little snow, I say like a little snow globe. As opposed to like Joker was like clearly like in like Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you like Joker.
No, but I don't. I didn't get that, but it was presenting it as a real rundown city. I didn't.
Oh, in this movie?
No, in Joker.
Oh, Joker. No, that looked like strip New York. I think I saw some of my relatives.
Yeah, but
in
also
the subway and everything. I mean, it was clearly.
yeah, but also that movie's trying to be even in more of a reality than this.
That's what I'm saying. Sorry, that was not like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm so sorry.
Careful.
Lobo.
That's what I'm saying. That was towards the movie, not towards you.
Okay.
But I apologize nonetheless. No, what irritates me so much is that it's like real world and the violence is incredibly visceral
I see.
and realistic.
Right.
And happens a bit more than I'd like it to anyway.
Sure.
You know?
I get that.
Yeah. Also, don't bring Barbra Streisand into this. Did we ever talk about that?
No.
They're singing "Send in the Clowns." These like frat boy Wall Street boys on the
That's
subway.
not for you.
They wouldn't know that song.
It's not for no.
No, she doesn't approve.
She doesn't.
Guarantee you.
Leave her out of it.
Babs don't want no part of that.
Ugh.
She wants a part of Robert Redford, and that's it.
Imagine
Who could blame her?
Barbra Streisand instead of J Huds in Cats. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
I just want a movie where it's Barbra Streisand is the original J Huds in Cats, and now she's found this other little Jinkicle Cat. What are they called?
Jekyll.
And maybe they open like a brothel. Yes. But under their own terms.
Just please, all I'm saying is put Barbara Streisand back in the movies. Please.
What are they called? What are those cats called?
Jellicles?
Jellicle.
Jingle Bell Cats.
Jinkicle, that's not good. Anyway.
All right, well, out of 5.
I'm worried my reviews have been too similar lately. I don't know why this is the image in my head. But it involves cake again. I don't even eat cake. Maybe that's why all my reviews of things I like involve cake, because I don't really eat it.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Fantasy.
Something like that.
Maybe.
It's just a very aesthetic cake. So this movie, what I picture, should I go for it?
Please.
What I picture, candelabra, full on, but not annoying. How do I say? I'm trying to think of a good example, like a Versailles candelabra, like a real deal.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, but it fits the mood.
Okay.
It's not there to be like, look what I have. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's overhead, shade coming down. But we're like on a stage with all the lights turned off. Okay. So there's like what's that called?
Like the ghost light?
The like one light, spotlight. So spotlight is coming down over this candelabra. And it looks like the candelabra's lighting it, right?
Right.
No candles. Like, I'm talking just the thing.
Just the shape.
No practical use. Right. Then, small table, very small table, little wooden, almost like a stool. Yeah, maybe a stool. Okay.
All right.
Wooden stool. And then there's a handkerchief, solid color, but you can tell it's nice. You know what I mean? Used as almost like a little tablecloth on this little stool. It's a tall stool, though. Sorry. It's a tall stool.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. A wooden one of those, you know what I mean?
I've seen one,
Basic
yeah.
ones? Okay.
I have them in my house.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So then there's the scarf on top of it, and the wind almost kind of places it there, and then, boop! It's like like an editing trick. All of a sudden, pops up on a little saucer, a little cupcake, and it looks kind of basic cupcake. The color of the wrapping matches the scarf, almost right. It's a little grayer. Then it's a it's a vanilla cupcake, right?
Okay.
And then the frosting, I also see as vanilla at the moment.
Is there like a ganache or something on the inside?
Well, what's on the inside? And I don't even know how you know. Then just cut to, okay? Just
All right.
cut to somebody holding it from the side, like a, what do you call that? Like a profile shot, whatever. Profile close-up. And they bite into it, and it just pours out glitter. And then they smile, and they have glitter all over their teeth, and then that's it. And I do picture Margot Robbie.
It's
doing
Margot
it.
Robbie's mouth.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I do picture being Margot
she
Robbie.
has like glitter on her lips now.
Yeah. And it's just a smiling, and the cupcake just turn and smile, and that's it.
Okay.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the cupcake tastes good.
I'm sure.
It's a very floral cupcake. Like the glitter, you're not.
Edible glitter.
It doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't even say. It just goes without saying to me.
Yeah.
It's like rainbow glitter.
Oh.
It's like full on rainbow.
I'm glad you said that.
Like from the police station sequence.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
And she's wearing she looks like Jessica Rabbit, but like an actual person, normal. Like blonde hair and everything. But like basically just like that dress and the gloves. That kind of deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Like her Marilyn moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's a 4.5 for me.
It's a 5.
Yes.
I'm buying that Blu-ray.
Yes. High five. I also give it I basically give it a 5.
With like numbers.
The
Yeah.
equivalent, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on. Let's get into our retro review, which is Deadpool from 2016. And we
Here's
have
a
a clip as
clip.
well. Take a listen.
Whoa, baby. Are you sure you want to shoot your whole lot?
Tight.
Vanessa.
Wait. What's a nice place like you doing and a girl like this?
I did that.
Buck, you best apologize before... Yeah. That.
Say the magic words, Fat Gandalf.
I'm sorry.
Read through the nose.
I don't have a filter between my brain and my...
Okay. Hey, ho. Hakuna has taught us. He's sorry. Get out of here. Go. Go cast a spell.
Hey, hands off the merchandise.
Merchandise. So you, bum fuzzies for money?
Yep.
Rough childhood.
Rougher than yours. Daddy left before I was born.
Daddy left before I was conceived.
Ever had a cigarette put out on your skin?
Where else do you put one out?
I was molested.
Me too. Uncle.
Uncles. They took turns.
I watched my own birthday party through the keyhole of a locked closet, which also happens to be
Your
my...
bedroom. Lucky, I slept in a dishwasher box.
You had a dishwasher. I didn't even know sleep. It was pretty much 24/7 ball gags, brownie mix, and clown porn.
All right. Well, Deadpool came out in 2016, as we said, and is directed by Tim Miller, and it stars Ryan Reynolds,
What?
Ed Skrein, Screen,
I think it's Screen. That's
Marina
Francis.
Bacharin, T.J. Miller, Brianna Hildebrand, Stefan Kapachik, and that's about it, I think. And
That was more than I could have listed.
Yeah, and the synopsis is a wisecracking mercenary gets experimented on and becomes immortal but ugly, and sets out to track down the man who ruined his looks.
That is very accurate. I like that. That one's salty. That one's with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like Deadpool wrote that himself.
Yeah, that's actually probably.
Yeah. Well, this one, came out a couple years ago and was a massive success.
Massive.
And we, of course, have had the sequel. And make sure to check out our review of that way back when.
Yeah.
Well, what did y'all think? Did you see this when it came out?
No.
Chloe, you were there opening night, I'm sure.
No. I saw Deadpool 2 in theaters.
You did, yeah.
Oh, probably for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just watched it. I'd not seen it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, were you a fan of the second one?
Not really, no. I don't like the humor. I don't think it's humorous most of the time.
Sure.
I'm probably gonna I can't remember what I said about it at the time, so watch this just be the opposite. I'm sure I loved it. No, I didn't love it. I don't like it. It's not my deal. It's not my shtick. And I really didn't like this one because like the plot was so annoying.
Yeah.
Like he's so annoying. Get over yourself. Seriously?
Yeah.
Your face? Really? Like I get it. I do get it. Seriously, I get it. I was killed by somebody 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I get it, right?
Yeah.
That said, like move on with
bad.
your life, bruh.
It really wasn't that bad,
Like,
though.
you just
as
found-
far as like disfigurements can
Low-key,
go.
it's really rude to people.
Yeah, it
like,
is.
people have differences and they're
People
born
live
with.
through
and,
fires,
And they tend to be more painful than what.
Yeah.
Like, you feel fine now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And your body's regenerating itself. And
Yeah. I know I'm on my little soapbox here. Thank you for joining me, Henry.
That's all good.
Yeah.
There's room for both of us.
Thank
Please
you.
take note, Kate Winslet.
I feel like it's like two soapboxes, and you're like on the taller one, and I'm sort of like
oh my
right
God,
there.
like the Olympics? No.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
both
yeah.
have gold medals, okay.
Okay, thank you. I love you.
No, that's fine, Chloe.
But like,
That's why people are here.
I just like can't. I like cannot even with him. You know what I mean?
His motivations, I couldn't get behind.
Yeah, they're stupid.
And also, it really bothered me that he like didn't talk to his fiance for like 2 years
Yeah.
because he thought that she would judge him based on her look, on his looks,
Yeah.
and not love him. And that's so dumb because like y'all were going to
Yeah.
get married. She
Yeah.
loves you, dude.
Yeah.
How dare you put her through that emotional turmoil?
Yeah.
I hated that. I forgot about that. I think that's why I disliked.
That was the worst.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it really bothered me.
Yeah.
'Cause the whole movie, I was like, where is she in all of this? Why is he not? What's going on? Why is he living with
she's
this
barely in
blind
the
lady?
movies.
Yeah.
What's she even there for, honestly?
Exactly.
No.
He's bisexual. Give him a boyfriend.
Oh.
It's true.
I like the dude. A little knockoff Hulk.
Oh, Colossus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One.
He's my guy. That's about.
I like
He
He was like
nice.
genuinely funny.
Yeah, he was funny.
I like
The girl?
Brianna Hildebrand. She
Yeah.
was not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the part was very
No.
rich.
No, I agree.
Like the blind lady.
I All I could think of though when she came on was when they made him like a baby. The second one. And I really didn't like that. Really didn't like that. That was uncomfortable.
I still haven't seen the second one, so I need to. It's
not bad, yeah. I mean,
I've had like people tell me about it because my cousin loves
It's
Deadpool.
got some moments. Yeah.
If you see any sign of a baby sequence coming up, I recommend you
skip
FF.
ahead.
Skip.
It's traumatizing.
Is it just like a baby with like
No.
his voice coming out?
No, that'd be okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't make jokes about babies' bits. Nobody wants that. You can't tell me what Birds of Prey had a solid joke about bestiality.
Yeah.
I much preferred it
Yeah.
because it was clearly done like camp. It was like a camp. You know what I
Campy
mean?
thing. Yeah.
It was very much like, like, nah, you know what I mean? Though.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It was a moment where you're supposed to like, bah,
Oop.
bloop.
Oop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As opposed to these little moments are supposed to be just like funny.
Yeah.
Like straight up and down. You know what I mean? Like they're almost, especially the first one, they like, it tries to be so it's like our thing could be that weird. We know
Yeah. They're trying to be so self-aware
that they're the opposite.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think.
that it feels tone deaf.
Oh,
Sure.
absolutely.
Whereas Birds of Prey knows what it is and is not tone deaf.
And it wants you to join the club.
And it wants you to be in.
It doesn't
on
want
the
you to
joke.
laugh at how funny.
Yeah.
Like Deadpool is like the class clown.
Mm-hmm.
Harley Quinn is like a little like club that starts by one of like
Yeah.
the cool teacher after school who's the oh my god, like our painting class.
Yes. Yes.
Like a little losers club, if you will. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
From
That's like genuinely
not-
funny.
yeah, and also
Yeah.
like not. It's just like yeah,
Yeah.
We all need this space, and
We
we're
all
all
need it,
happy
yeah.
that we're here together.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got a little 11-year-old lesbian, for God's sake. Come on. And the way she told us was the best.
We're
She was
having
like,
a discussion about whether being a lesbian or straight is better.
yeah, which is
like-
very funny. And then she was like, Chloe, I just didn't want to hurt your feelings.
But I was really
that
angry when you said that I was going to marry a man, and I didn't know why.
Yeah.
But now I know.
Wow.
To be clear, I wasn't like, you are going to marry a boy.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought they'd be cute. And they were like best friends. After they didn't know each other when I suggested this, I just knew them from different places. They ended up going to the same school, becoming best friends. So really, I was not wrong
Yeah.
about a majority of it.
Sure.
Anyway,
Really, Celie was not wrong about a majority of it.
you know,
But
what a trip that woman is.
I love her. Except for this house, Mishigas.
Hey, keep it off. Keep it off air.
Zip it.
Yeah. Well,
You know, RuPaul loves Yiddish.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. He wears like a Star David and stuff. I don't understand what the deal is with that one. Gemma just bought me as a present Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in Yiddish.
Yiddish?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
that's cool.
I mean, if I am going to learn Yiddish, that's probably a good way.
That's really cool,
Best
yeah.
way would be to be watching the movies because I know the movies word for word. I don't know the book word for word.
Yeah.
But it's a good second.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Can they all just like redub their lines in Yiddish?
That'd be amazing. It's a dying language. It's a dying language.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah.
But yes, Deadpool. I remembered it as way funnier. And when I watched it last night, it was not as funny as I remembered from 4 or 5 years ago, whenever it was. 4 years
Yeah.
ago.
You've matured.
I would agree. I didn't dislike it. I mean, there are
Yeah.
parts of the humor that my just inner teenage boy finds funny. I can't help
Same.
it. Just
You also have a good deal of outer teenage boy.
yeah, my inner, my outer,
Great
whatever.
skin. No?
Thank you.
No bads.
Whatever it is, there are parts of it that I find funny, but the point of the character or the writing of the character is that he's always at 11
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
And so while there might be some sequences that are funny, there are other times where I'm just so ready for it to be over. And so
You need
that
a breather sometimes.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's inconsistent in that there are some decent action sequences. I mean, I like the highway ambush where he jumps onto the car.
Can you say highway again, please?
Highway?
Perfect. Edit that in over whatever word you accidentally said before.
The highway ambush sequence?
Highway.
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 The highway.
Sound like you were lifting a very heavy box.
The highway ambush sequence. Yeah. Thank you for that.
It's a good one.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I did
That's
that.
Fine.
I heard it too.
You did?
Highway, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
It's my North Carolina coming out.
Say no, you don't have an accent. Say people don't believe I'm born here. Do people believe you're born here?
They do, because my accent comes out depending on who I'm talking to.
Jem was like that too. People refuse to believe. They'll say, where are you from? I say Chapel Hill. Say, okay, where were you born? No, so where were you raised? I say,
people ask
Chapel
me
Hill.
that too.
And they say, where were you born? I said, for God's sake, Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, Durham.
Durham. My mother
They
had
brought me into this world. They took me out.
Problem.
Duke.
Oh my goodness.
That's their
same place.
That's their tagline.
Yeah. We'll bring you in. We'll take you out. You might come back. Who knows why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. No.
Well,
to be fair, my orthopedist at Duke is a miracle worker, kind woman.
Yeah.
Perfect. She's incredible.
Don't
Zion
go to
Williams,
these
doctor.
people that
Maybe skip Duke cardiology.
Yeah.
Maybe skip that.
Just pass on by. Do yourself a favor.
But one thing, and actually it relates to Birds of Prey, that I think that movie does much better, is the non-linear storytelling is so tiring.
Yes, Henry.
And I even remember this from when I saw it first. I want to stay in those moments, but then it cuts back constantly to his personal life, which, as both of you said, it's not the best development on that
Second
front.
only to Ad Astra.
Sure. that's a good point. And
yuck.
It just struggles with constantly killing the pace. I'm in that highway ambush sequence. Did I say it right?
You nailed that.
Thank you. And I want to stay on that sequence, but then it cuts back to him with his girlfriend, or him getting the procedure done with Ed Skrein.
Francis.
Yeah. And it's directed by Tim Miller, who just did the new Terminator, which was horrible.
That movie, I think, upset you on an emotional level.
It did.
I think you felt betrayed, genuinely betrayed.
Also, I won't say who it is. Someone who's been on the show, who I'm friends with, thought it was quite good. Mental. They're mental. I'll tell you off air.
Just mouth it.
Sky.
That was so loud.
I heard that.
Just bleep it.
I'll just cut it out.
Okay.
When you say, I said mouth it, you ASMR'd it right into the microphone.
Okay, sorry. Now with Tim Miller, as I say every time I bring him up, I do have to give him some credit, because he was the main designer on the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo opening credit sequence in David Fincher's version, which I love. And other than that, I liked, what's the series, Ghost, Aliens, Love and Robots, the Netflix show? Yeah, that was not bad.
It's just Love and Robots, no?
It's Death, Love and Robots. It's 3 words.
There's no ghosts involved.
No ghosts.
Paper hand puppets.
Oh, thank you. Well, that tells you where I'm at.
And Celie has the one
Chapel Hill.
in her
Their posters
studio.
are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Have you been to their studio in Saxby Hall?
I have.
Amazing.
Yeah, I did a workshop with them once.
Paper Hand Puppets is so slept on in this town. I'm so sorry. That's crazy we have that.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand. I can't tell you.
Look up Paper Hand Puppets. They're the coolest.
You might just get...
They have a Facebook.
Yeah, you have to find the actual thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're not talking about little paper bags we make into puppets over here. This is a full-on... I don't understand why no one's made a documentary about it.
Repertory? Paper Hand Puppet.
Is repertoire a word?
No.
Yeah.
Repertoire?
No.
Repertoire?
I don't know. Isn't that a word?
Don't believe so.
Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm making that up.
Anyway, it's astounding, and I'm shocked that there isn't a Sundance documentary about it yet.
Right.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Our boss, her brother, is in charge of it.
Oh, cool. Tim Miller, I really prefer him as a from a design standpoint as a filmmaker, I don't know if he does much for me.
Cuts it.
Yeah, he can shoot action decently
No
well.
way.
That's what I was thinking of, but it's not the word. That
Repertory.
yeah.
Repertory.
Okay.
It's not
I think one
well,
thing that,
I like yours better.
as you were saying, Henry, with not holding up is visually, it looks so bad.
Yeah.
It looks so cheap and all the colors are washed out. And
it's all very muddy.
Yeah.
And not even in a DC way.
Yeah, I really do not like how it looks.
Paper hand puppet intervention.
That's right.
That's what the full thing is
That's
called.
right.
Yes.
Worth a look up, everyone.
is.
Right, yeah. I think
Super cool.
Ryan Reynolds and Marina Baccarin have pretty decent chemistry.
Firefly.
Even though the writing is not always the best.
Yeah.
I think the two of them on screen are pretty good together.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, more towards the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
I think it works.
The holiday sequence was cute.
I don't love him really, but I think in this he kind of fits. Not that it always works, but I think he fits the character pretty well.
Yeah.
That's the parallel. It's his baby is Deadpool. Her
Right.
baby's Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
We got there.
Yeah.
There it is.
We got there, buddy.
So I still, I mean, it's a watchable movie. It's entertaining at times, but I don't think it holds up nearly as well.
It
as,
doesn't live up to the hype.
It doesn't.
No, not at least not now.
It's like the supreme of
Maybe
movies.
in 2016.
Yeah,
but-
I remember when I saw it with a friend of mine at the time, and it was fantastic to see in the theater. But
Yeah.
I think at this point,
Yeah.
I don't feel the same way.
I think maybe the reason why I enjoyed it so much the first time is because I saw it in the theater, surrounded
Yeah.
by a big audience. Because we saw it opening weekend. It was me
Yeah,
and
we
a bunch
did
of my
too,
college
yeah.
friends.
Exactly,
And,
yeah.
The audience was so into it, and so I was amped up on that energy.
It's almost more of like a Rocky Horror Picture Show experience, I think. You know what I mean?
What would you throw at the screen for this?
First thing that came to mind, I feel like Ryan Reynolds would want everyone to throw like tidy whities.
Okay.
Interesting,
Never been worn,
right?
but I feel like that.
I would hope
I feel like that's just the.
I was thinking Crocs.
Maybe then donate them.
Yeah.
Donate all that.
Yeah.
Homeless shelters always need underwear. People never, because
And
most of it is
socks.
used. They always need underwear and socks.
Underwear and socks.
Because those things you usually just have to go out and buy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Also, shoes.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Yeah.
If you did a Deadpool, Rocky Horror Picture Show
Horror,
style,
yeah.
and everything you threw then went to
Was collect. Well, I mean, that's honestly, if you're doing any sort of participatory movie,
Yeah.
you should collect all the stuff afterwards and donate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be hard with Rocky Horror Picture. Nobody wants
Yeah.
newspapers.
No.
Oh, in terms of the tone of the movie, it is trying way too hard to either be self-aware, but also not aware at the same time, and then injecting like fourth wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
How
just-
did that Ryan Reynolds guy get this far in his career? Whatever the line was. It was like,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then they put in James McAvoy and Patrick
I
Stewart,
know.
and just stuff like that is just so
Yeah.
inconsistent.
it's so hard to keep the timeline straight.
know.
I'm like,
Yeah,
come on.
that stuff. It could have been
I
pretty decent if it had just
Yeah.
been a anti-hero comic book.
It was so advertising heavy, which was like its whole thing.
Yeah.
It built up like its own zeitgeist, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like if you saved all of that meta stuff for
The movie itself.
Yeah.
no, for like the outside the movie. Out of like that.
Okay, yeah.
So like all the meta stuff in the movie, if you used that for the out of the movie stuff. the
Okay, yeah,
marketing.
cool, yeah.
Which they did anyway, but like just
but like
that's-
just kept it for
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I think.
I would have liked it more.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels like they wrote a bunch of jokes that they thought were funny about whatever, and they were like, okay, now let's put a
You
movie
have to string it
around
together.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Also, the pacing felt kind of weird to me.
It has to do with that
Yeah.
the narrative. It's
And then also, like, the ending was just out of nowhere, I think.
Yeah, same was the second one. With the second one, sorry, but like bar. Oh crap! Never mind. Forgot.
okay. All right, well,
But sorry.
no.
Bar his original mini Deadpool appearance, right? Like it's the same thing we're talking about with Ewan McGregor or whatever. Like this is the first like Deadpool movie, right? So I feel like it would have been fine to have like just it go in order, just like a proper Deadpool
Exactly.
story.
I agree. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this isn't Spider-Man. Like, we don't all know how this transpired.
Don't have to do it differently because...
Now, the annoying thing about it is he had a very, as noted in the original one, similar experience to Wolverine, who's much more established and everything. Like, they're both made in the same lab and all that. Actually, didn't they change it for this? I guess Ed Skrein made him in this one.
It's different, yeah.
If you're changing it up, just change it up. You can make it funny. It'd be easier to make it funnier if it was just like an actual story. Because there's so much going on.
Yeah, I would have been fine if they just had the first half be the origin and then the second half be all the highway.
Yes.
Yeah. And then it also would have made it feel, I think, more like meaningful when he like met his little friends and everything.
I agree, yeah.
It's like, you know, to quote for you, he walks a lonely road.
Sure.
Did you like that?
Okay. That's not bad.
You got it.
I did.
Yeah.
Also, I have something that I have to send you later because when I was in 5th grade, Mr. Jeff Barry's class, we love him. At the end of the year, we all took popular songs and like rewrote the lyrics and then all performed the instruments. And my friends and I, we did, what was it? It was Boulevard of Broken Dreams, but it was about like a food fight in the cafeteria.
Amazing.
And there are all these like references to Sewell.
Oh, I need it in my life.
I'll have to send you these.
I love Sewell.
Same.
I loved Sewell School. No, to be clear, I still hated school and cried basically every day.
Yeah.
But in retrospect, I loved Sewell.
Yeah.
I didn't know how lucky I was. Because then I went to other schools. I said, oh, for God's sake, I shouldn't have been complaining about that. But to be fair, they locked me out and I came face to face with a bear. But also, to be fair, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, he lives for the drama.
Yeah, and dies for it.
Yeah.
And comes back.
Yeah.
Now, before we get too far, I do want to read the question that we got. All right, so...
Should I read Jesus for Halloween?
Let's say go for it.
It's not cultural appropriation because he was Jewish.
He was Jew.
Yeah. Sure.
I have the hair. My hair looks like his hair.
But I also want to make us the... I want to make us the ants costumes, though.
I know.
I know. Giant peach.
I feel like we need to... I think we need to earn it a little more in our lives.
We do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need to move on, like, to a later point.
Yeah. I really think so.
Yeah. I trust your instincts.
Yeah. So the filmbudspodcast@gmail.com is where you can reach us at. Just feel free to send us any questions, comments. We'd love hearing from you.
Anything.
And so the question that is, again, it's relating to this, is from Jennifer from Baltimore.
Jennifer!
Good morning, Jennifer.
Jennifer really came after us here. I love it when they say where they're from.
She says, hi, film buds.
Hi.
Hi.
Even though...
I love Jennifer.
Even though the R-rated Joker is not technically a part of the DC cinematic universe, should movies like that and Birds of Prey stick to an R rating / lower budget to brand themselves and be a very distinctive difference from the PG-13 Marvel films? Is that how they will succeed? Your podcast is my entertainment on the ride to and from work each day. I appreciate it very much.
That is so... What a good full question, Jennifer.
Yeah.
I think this part might be a little more subjective. I think that all movies like this should be rated R. Because I'm moi, and this is how I feel.
Sure.
If you watch it at home, fine. Hopefully somebody is let you watch it at home, or
watching it with you,
or you don't have that guardianship anyway, so you're probably more mature.
Yeah.
Meh, what can you do?
There you go.
I watched Haunted of the Limbs when I was 6.
Watch what?
At my dad's house, not my mom's.
Watch what?
We all know that. Signs of the Lambs, so I'm so scared of it.
Okay.
Actually, so did Brand Flowers is maybe part of our soul connection there.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't talk about it in the review. Birds of Prey is not doing that well financially. And so, whereas Deadpool did really, really well.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
And I remember... In terms
I'm
of
asking myself.
Yeah. I remember in terms of the audience, there was a ton of like little kids seeing this.
Yeah.
And I just don't
think it's.
I don't
bad.
think kids should go see Birds of Prey either.
No.
But I think
But they
it's
shouldn't have
this
seen
weird
Deadpool either. Yeah.
disconnect. Yeah.
I'd rather them see Birds of Prey before Deadpool.
Yeah.
At least
Because Birds of Prey was more wholesome and
Yeah, had at least
general.
some good messages for
Yeah.
God's sake,
Yeah.
and depth or whatever.
Yeah.
And it had, females being actual characters. That's nice.
Yeah. And then same thing with Joker. Like there were, I remember there were a ton of kids seeing it.
Yeah.
That's out of all of them. That's
Yeah,
the
we saw it
worst.
together. This is very true.
Yeah,
tons of.
That would be
yeah.
the worst one for a kid to see. I think.
That's
you
why I
know?
was so upset.
Yeah. And
It
I don't like
really
that.
makes me mad.
Wow.
It really makes me. As someone
not-
who spends their whole life basically like taking care of children,
Yeah.
it really makes me mad.
Yeah.
Because they're so it
Impressionable?
pisses me off. Yeah, especially in the culture we formed where like celebrities should tell you who to vote for and crap, which I shouldn't say because all celebrities endorse Bernie Sanders almost. So they're not always wrong, are they?
Harley Quinn does too.
endorses Bernie Sanders. That's amazing.
Harley Quinn feels the burn.
But in any case, it still shouldn't be that way. It
Yeah.
still shouldn't be the way. And so you make these people idols in every sense of the word. Like and there's no disconnect there between reality, especially again when it's they try to make it seem so realistic.
Yeah.
Like Timberline, for goodness sake, the only reason it's still alive, not just they own the building, I'm sure that helps, but also like it's surrounded by a bunch of neighborhoods the kids just walk to. It's like the cutest. I'd love it.
Yeah.
About Timber, it's like a $7. Every movie costs like $7, and you just walk there from tons of neighborhoods.
Yeah. I mean, we'll walk from my house sometimes.
Impossible.
No. Listen. I think it was the first Narnia movie. It had snowed, and my mom and I walked there in the snow to watch Narnia.
Oh, I don't like that movie. I don't really support it.
I know you don't,
But that's so cute as an
Yeah.
image as well. And it's
Yeah.
snowy in the movie. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
I
can you
cried.
imagine?
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy.
I was talking to people and they knew who James McAvoy was.
They didn't?
Unbelievable.
How dare they? Watch Penelope.
I was listening to movies. I did not listen to Penelope. That obviously.
That is my favorite movie ever.
Yeah, for
Catherine
these
O'Hara.
early 20s boys, I'm sure that would have been the one that was like, oh,
Reese Witherspoon.
duh.
Penelope.
I should have said Mr. Tumnus. Everyone knows Mr.
Yeah,
Tumnus. That slipped my mind as well.
There you go.
I said he was a grown-up Bill. What is wrong with y'all? Haven't you seen X-Men?
yeah.
Heck?
I think with his X-Men presence, that is a little surprising.
That's the
but
one that people would probably.
Others say I have no idea who James McAvoy is.
Interesting.
And
Clearly
he
not.
likes movies.
Not an X-Men fan. But yeah, I think
Oscar for James.
Oscar for Atonement. Gee. No, for Filth. I think he should have won an Oscar.
Sure.
His We know how I feel about it. Don't get me going. Don't get me going. Don't get me going. Don't get me going.
Okay.
Bloop.
Bloop.
Well, I think
And I'm thinking about Jake Gyllenhaal too.
as we were saying, they're R-rated for a reason.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that they're not being passed off as PG-13, but
And this they could have. I think it was really only radar because of the cursing.
no, it's pretty violent.
It's not.
The guy gets splattered against a street sign.
No.
Yeah. He's
When?
thrown out of a car and
Yeah, and then later falls down. He was already up there.
I miss that.
Yeah, it was kind of small, but
I miss that.
yeah, and he cuts off his hands.
yeah,
and like,
very slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What are you
You see the gore.
What movie was I watching?
Deadpool.
Oh, in Deadpool.
Deadpool.
I'm talking about Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. I meant Birds of Prey, I think.
Birds of Prey could have
was
been a PG-13.
Very easily.
It could, yeah.
Yes.
So sorry.
No, it's fine.
No, Deadpool I think should be rated whatever letter comes after R in the alphabet. If it's S, I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
Is it T? It's like
S.
Is it S?
QRS
Oops.
TUV.
Sorry. My
Yeah.
first three letters on the Scantron was always STR, but I never, or RT, see my problem. Anyway, sorry. But no, that's what I'm saying. Birds of Prey, I think also decidedly, well, she said she wanted it to be rated R.
Which was, I think, is a good move.
Yeah.
But she wasn't like, we're going to really make it rated
We're gonna
R.
amp it up.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think if it not for the cursing, it might not have been given.
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple things in there that are a
a
little...
few little shots of violence that Chloe didn't have a problem with, but
They were barely, I feel like.
The one at the beginning with the hyena is pretty graphic.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
A hyena
leg?
eating a
It
leg.
wasn't.
a human leg.
Right in the front
It
of the screen.
wasn't.
Okay, it would have bothered little Henry.
Really?
It would.
Yeah.
It would have.
It would've
If I'd been
bothered
little,
me.
I would have been bothered. by that.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yes.
this a twist? Little Chloe would have loved the visual.
I mean, now.
I'm
let
a
me
psycho,
let me
I
rephrase.
guess.
I would have loved it but I would have had nightmares later.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
I would have thought, oh, I'm so cool. I'm watching this movie. That's a leg.
Really?
And then later I would have been in bed like,
That is so interesting.
Yeah.
Little Chloe wouldn't have. She would have said, "Oh, I like the way that looks," and then moved on.
huh.
Weird.
Yeah.
No, but for the audience, they didn't
I found
show
really
it
interesting that
tearing
both
off.
Henrys-
It was a little.
Yeah.
I told you when it looked.
It was a quick shot.
Oh yeah, I mean, but also I think that has to do with the difference between the characters. I mean, there is a reason Deadpool is more graphic because that's just more what the character is.
Doesn't it
energy.
irritate you as well? It was clearly trying to Deadpool clearly was trying to be for boys. Like it's
Yeah.
like fart jokes and crap like that, like categorically. Whereas like Birds of Prey, which isn't doing well in theaters as usual, like there's no reason.
Which is surprising. It seemed like there's so much hype around it. And,
There's no reason it shouldn't be doing well. That's
No.
what's so irritating.
yeah.
And this is someone who in primaries has only voted for and will only vote for men. Like I'm not just saying like people hate women,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just something installed in a lot of people. Like if it was a movie about dudes and this exact same plot, would those people have walked out? I don't know.
Probably
I just
not.
don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah. I don't know, but I think it's a
I
tough.
haven't seen enough movies to find the best, the most similar one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for Deadpool,
Freaking people love freaking Scott Pilgrim. It's a similar vibe.
not. I know so many
It's a
people
mess.
that love Scott Pilgrim. I just do not.
Same.
I don't like.
Oh my god,
him.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
Mary Elizabeth.
Mary Elizabeth, you've been around. You've been
love
around,
her.
girl. Don't let
Yeah.
anyone tell you otherwise.
But in terms of the more relating to the question, I think DC should almost entirely be
I totally forgot we were answering the question. So sorry.
Yeah.
R-rated. I think that they just not only to separate themselves, but I think that
They try to go for that dark thing
They-
anyway.
Except for
They-
Wonder Woman.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah. Good
Yes.
point. They clearly deal with so many more, not necessarily real, but just darker
Yeah.
issues and characters that I think they would just be better off creating grounded, smaller scale, lower budget
Yes.
films.
Yeah.
Marvel has their big bombastic
Yeah.
PG-13
Because-
movies that everybody
yeah.
can see, but Birds of Prey and then Joker as well work with what they offer.
They're all grounded in like some sort of realism,
Yeah.
whereas Marvel is
Which
definitely not.
which I just personally prefer.
Yeah.
I would so much rather watch this or Joker as opposed to, I don't know, what's another Marvel movie?
Are you excited for Black Widow?
Not really. I was before I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
Florence.
Yeah. But that's actually a good example. I would rather watch Birds
Yeah.
of Prey
Yeah.
than the Black Widow
Exactly.
type
Oh,
of movie.
Yeah.
You know?
By miles. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope
Sorry. Firm
Yeah.
agreement.
No, exactly.
That
Like,
agreement
that's
came
why I
from
brought
my
it up.
gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, no, very true.
Yeah.
Like, leave the CGI to Wakanda. You know what I mean? That kind of makes sense anyway. It's like a little storybook for a kid versus.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't try to do it all.
Yeah.
Also, CGI is overused anyway, so like keep it.
That was the other,
Minimal.
That was another reason the sets were amazing.
Yeah, it was also very practical, which was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So very. I love that. So very practical.
The Mary Poppins jumped out.
Yeah. If you miss Tim Burton at the height of his imagination,
Yeah, the aesthetic.
take a gander on Birds of Prey, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, especially that end sequence.
Yeah, I love the tongues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the stripes and
Yeah. Very Tim Burton.
Oh yeah, like classic good old Tim.
Yeah. And see, that's what we were talking about the couple weeks ago about Tim Burton's style
It was.
becoming mainstream.
I think that was last week.
It was with Doolittle, so I guess so.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
think
the
I
last
even
week we
know.
saw Doolittle?
No, week
Time
before
when I was
last.
on.
Week before last.
We aged since Doolittle.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the question, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
And
I hope you listen to The Killers, except not. There's lots of songs about Jennifer doesn't end well.
any ETA on that new album, Chloe?
No.
It's too bad.
But he's starting to roll up his sleeves again.
Get it going?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's dressing up again.
Oh, cool.
Cut his hair.
All right.
You want to hear something really weird?
Sure.
Yes.
It's really weird. This makes sense why he's my hero. Okay, this isn't why he's my hero.
Yeah.
But it makes sense that our souls connect because this is just the weirdest thing in the world, and also it's really petty. So somebody I think it might have been like a Gallagher, said something really mean about him not being able to grow a beard or something, and it's like his king, like his hero said that. And since then, he's been saving. He doesn't know what the purpose is. Saving his shavings.
Huh.
In like
What?
That's true.
Interesting move, Brandon.
Weird, right?
Yeah. Maybe veer away
What
from
is
that.
he going to do?
I don't think he's gonna do anything.
Like glue?
Nothing's gonna happen. No, but he can grow a killer mustache goatee combo.
Sometimes it's all you need.
But it's very strange to keep them in a bag. I know that.
Yeah.
And he knows that.
Okay. Well, keep us updated. All right. Well, out of 5 stars for Deadpool,
Ugh.
it's a 3 for me.
Yeah, 3.
Really? I give it.
I was gonna say 2, but I felt like that was too low, so I was like, eh.
I bring it back to my my simile before, whatever analogy.
Cake?
It's like the soup. No,
No.
sorry. It's like the Supreme of movies. Supreme, the brand, not the word.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Make sure to differentiate. Yeah. But
I think that's all that needs to be said.
yeah.
Supreme is stupid.
All right. Well,
Watch the Hassan Minhaj episode on Supreme. It'll give you life.
okay.
We love us the Patriot Act. Oh my God, that's my pick of the week is Hassan Minhaj's interview with Bernie Sanders. It's everything you've ever wanted. Bernie they're like fixing Hassan's hair.
Yeah.
Just like it's not part of the thing, right?
Yeah.
They're like the cameras happen to be rolling or whatever, and they're fixing it. Hassan's camera, and Bernie just looks up and goes, "You look beautiful."
Chloe,
It's such a Bernie moment,
Yeah.
too.
Chloe, how does it match up
Sorry.
against the Johnny Depp Letterman interviews?
Oh, please. No comparison.
I'll have to check them out.
And they talk about Henry still hates Johnny Depp. Is that the news? Is that he was he like
He was-
exonerated?
Amber Heard, there was footage.
Look, Henry, I know.
Yes.
But Amber Heard is properly crazy.
She is. But here's the thing. They're both properly crazy.
That's true.
And
Sure.
they're both abusers. And just because she did some retaliatory...
Does that mean he's free of guilt?
Yeah,
either? So
that doesn't
Did he do
absolve him.
stuff?
Yes.
Actually?
Yes.
I thought it was not.
There are over 300 pages of documents that have been filed against him
From her?
from her, and including other like testimonies from like other witnesses that are not hers. So,
Yeah, her friend, no?
possibly
best friend.
I don't remember, but
I know. I
mean-
hate to be like that. I hate to
Yeah.
be like that. It's like 98% of the time.
yeah,
I'm with you there, buddy.
it's
But I
okay.
don't- I just-
I'm not gonna make you dislike him.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I don't like
I'm not gonna
him
let you
either.
convince me that he's
No, I
free
shan't
of
try.
guilt.
I shan't try. But again, I don't like
enough
him.
men are given
I
free
just
passes.
don't believe her.
I love Johnny Depp, but I by no means think that he's free of guilt either. But I think Amber Heard, in particular, seems to have really done some stuff as well. Not
Yeah.
to say again,
Yeah.
not to say what he did is freed, but
Yeah, I definitely.
it's
I think
messy. It's really messy.
It's really messy, and it's none of our business. I hate that this whole domestic abuse thing is like turned into entertainment for
Yeah.
people.
Well,
Like,
I'm not gonna. Well, yeah.
I'm so over it.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Meh.
All right. Well, I guess there's maybe a little news. Kirk Douglas passed away.
Oh, why do you say like that?
Yeah,
Should've said
103, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Quite an age.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sad.
Yeah.
I love a little Jewish dynasty.
Yeah.
Michael. Good for. Oh, so sad.
Yeah.
Plus, who doesn't love Kirk Douglas?
Yeah.
He's so cute. You know, it's adorable. It's like Al Pacino at the end of The Irishman.
Yeah.
We love him.
Oh yeah, and actually, yeah. Well, no, I won't go into that because it's. But my friend, who liked Terminator,
Sure.
made a point on Facebook. Sorry for this.
I saw that. I got me here.
I'll make a point to never finish The Irishman, and me and Jacob #2, friend of the show, both commented, you need to see Joe Pesci as an old person.
Oh, I said Al Pacino again. Why don't you stop me when I do that? I meant Joe Pesci.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't catch it. But we're like,
always do that.
That's the best part of the movie. You need to see it till the end to see that.
Just
even if you
skip
hate
to
the movie. You need
honestly,
to see
just watch the last half hour, pretend you're watching Pat Beyond, and be happy, and see a little Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyhow. Oh, and also, it was announced Sam Raimi is directing the Doctor Strange sequel. Sam Raimi's getting back into the game.
In.
Yeah. I think
that'll be good.
That's a perfect kind of match for
I think that
for
could
him.
be really
So
good.
that'll be interesting. I don't know if there's much else. Any news y'all saw?
There was something that said, "Oh, Doe, we're going to talk about that," but I can't remember what it was. Okay. Honestly, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's some news." I used to make notes. I should probably do that again.
Yeah.
No, that's when we didn't talk as much. That was trying to fill space with my little note cards of news.
Oh,
now we have this, tete-a-tete.
yeah.
Wildness.
We don't have time for news.
No. All right. Well, I guess we can move on. And we just did the listener question, so we'll skip that. But again, the Film Buds.
We're time jumping like Deadpool.
Yeah. The Film Buds podcast at gmail.com is where you can reach us at. Also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Film Buds. So please follow us there. You can stay updated with all the good stuff going on. And thefilmbuds.com. Plenty of stuff going there. You can donate if you want. All that fun stuff. See photos of us, if you haven't yet. All right, well, I guess we can move on to our... end off with our picks of the week. Now, Henry, I think we should maybe give the floor to you, because you have Gretel and...
he loves
Gretel and Hansel.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is my favorite movie.
Yeah, so this just came out, a week and a half ago? Something like
2
that?
weeks ago.
And what did you think?
Tell us all.
Because neither of us have seen it yet.
So good. It lived up to, so I built up all of this hype, and then I was like, oh, Henry, don't hope that it's going to be the best thing ever, because you might be disappointed. And it hit every point that I wanted it to, and did everything that I expected, and nothing surprised me, which normally I would be upset about, except they did everything so well that I was like, okay, I respect you. I'm glad that you did it so good.
Right.
The design is perfect. The shots, the cinematography, the costumes, the sets, the colors, the hair, the sound, the music, the score is so good. I really want to buy it. It's by some guy named Rob. He did the whole thing. It's just Rob.
I'll have to look this up.
Yes, it was really excellent, and they also made a lot of references to great movie witches.
Official. It is just Rob.
It is just Rob. Good for you, Rob.
That's amazing.
And they had one guy on the cello, and that was it.
Really?
The whole movie was so stripped down and minimal, and I think that's what I loved, because I'm honestly over these big bombastic
It
movies.
takes away.
It does. So to have something quiet for a
Much
while,
scarier.
it is.
That's
and
what we were saying about
perfect.
Doctor Sleep. We would have added if it was less bombastic.
Still got to pick up that director's cut. Dying to see it.
Oh my god!
I still want to see the director's cut of Midsummer.
Oh, me too.
Because I haven't.
Me too.
I don't know where.
Yeah.
Because it was in theaters for a week, and that was it. But yes, so many references to movie witches that I really love.
But in a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were some lines that were definitely referential to the MGM Wizard of Oz, which made Henry smile. Yes. Alice Cridge. Beautiful.
Do you know who played the witch?
Alice Cridge.
Alice Cridge.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Well, she's the old witch. There are multiple witches.
Oh, shoot.
They're several.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. And the young witch is a diet evergreen. I don't know her name, but she's very evergreen vibes. Okay. It's just not evergreen.
I haven't seen the movie. I have no reason to write to talk.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you,
yes,
I really would have liked to see Kate Beckinsale in there.
Oh, I also really want Nicole Kidman.
Jessica
Because
Chastain.
She wants to play a witch really bad. She says it in like every interview. She wants to play witches.
And she'd be so good.
She will. Disney, you're doing a Snow White live action.
Oh,
I'm
snap.
just putting it out there.
Are they?
Yeah.
They already did 7. What?
A bajillion. Disney hasn't. Yeah.
Whatever.
I know.
What's
she'd be good.
What's Snow White?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually we were talking about that. The rights to Snow White are soon going to become public domain.
Really?
Because back
So old.
Yeah.
back in the 90s, Disney actually changed the law to extend the rights to it just so they could keep ownership of it.
Yeah, no.
But it's about to pass out.
It's about to come up
Wow.
again to become public domain unless they find a way
they're able to
change it
extend
again,
it.
extend it.
Which, you know, Disney
Wow.
has a grip on the copyright stuff. So
yeah, and so it's possible that movie could become public domain completely. So
Wow.
yeah.
that's
Henry's
really
done a lot of
interesting.
beautiful work with Snow White.
Yeah, I love Snow White. I illustrated the whole story.
It's beautiful.
I retold it. I want to get it published sometime.
Yeah.
That's one of my dreams. I want to redo Fairy Tale Theater.
Yeah,
I want to.
yes,
Then
yes,
I
yes.
want to start a little publishing company of kids' books, but they're like very art driven. They're not
yeah.
derivative. Like
Yes.
Allie wrote a kids' book, and
Yeah,
it's
she
really
did.
good.
It's beautiful.
It's about fainting goat. It's
Cool.
really good.
Cool. I'd like to read it.
The world needs to
Yeah.
read it.
Now,
Did you read it?
No, but I
You
saw
see the pictures.
I saw the pictures.
now, is this movie in the same vein as The Witch, the A24 film, or is it different enough that it's
Yes. So I was actually going to say it's too bad that we already did The Witch for a retro because
Yeah.
it would have been so perfect with this one. It
Right.
has a similar tone and vibe, and I don't want to give anything away.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of
Sounds like there's more than I thought.
there's quite a lot
Okay.
that's
Cool.
similar. Although I think the tone in this one,
Do we have a goat? Oh,
no,
I'm out then.
no, I'm sorry.
no goat? No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, there. I hesitate to say that there's even a pig.
No pig?
Yeah, they're like no animals, but there are animals.
Okay.
And that's
Okay.
like a whole point.
Okay.
So anyway,
Oh God, is it people as animals?
is it people who
People are
knows?
animals.
People are animals. Is
Just
that
scientifically,
is
not
that
a.
thing?
Wasn't a
It wasn't a
statement
commentary.
for
Bomb
once.
drop.
We are not plants.
No,
Yeah.
nor things. People, places.
Yeah. We're not
We're not
vegetables
plants. We're
or
not
minerals.
places. We're not. That's what I
Yeah.
was looking for.
Yeah. We are animals, not vegetables or minerals. But yeah. It is similar to The Witch, but yeah.
Doing its own thing.
Doing its own thing,
Right.
definitely. And I feel like it's a little lighter.
Really?
Yeah. Surprisingly.
I kind of got that.
Yeah.
Just like it would have some kind of more pulpy.
This definitely
it, yeah.
it has like an
Oh, I
whereas
see.
The Witch has like a very like
Ethereal.
this is ethereal for sure. It's like The Witch sort of like goes from up here and then like gets heavier and heavier. I feel like this one goes from like heavy, and it's like heavy, and then like lifts itself up and gets lighter.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's my kind of movie.
Yeah. The ending made me cry. It was like very sweet and touching.
Huh.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah. It was
In.
wholesome.
that's all I needed. Okay, I can get through a scary movie as long as
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to come out of it
And
saying
it's not scary. It really isn't.
It looks
No.
gross.
It looks dark and it's not. There's one scene that's scary.
I didn't like that.
The hair,
I
yeah.
don't like that.
It really wasn't played to be scary either. Yeah. I think you would not find it scary.
Okay.
Because I don't like scary movies.
Okay.
And I was expecting to be like really scared and I was
Yeah.
gonna just suffer through it.
Okay.
And I
But
wasn't.
it was okay.
Yeah. There was like maybe one, possibly two scenes, but like one of them was like jump scare and that was it.
I live for a jump scare.
Yeah. I don't. So unhappy time.
I like it. I got to keep my heart rate up.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see it. Let's
That
see
was
it
good.
together, Chloe.
Okay.
Yeah. Tuesday.
I'll go.
When it's cheap at Silver Spot.
Henry's in.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Cute. Tuesday's actually perfect.
Yeah.
It's like the only day I'm free.
It's also when it's cheap at Silver Spot and it's like not playing anywhere else.
Yeah.
I thought it would be at like Chelsea or something, but
No. Chelsea, you thought that?
No way.
Well,
I mean, now
Heck no. They played a movie by accident.
It's not a Timberline movie for sure.
I feel like it would be.
The scale of that movie makes sense for the Chelsea, but not the story.
Okay.
No, I feel like the scale is Timberline.
Really? They're like 5 actors.
Yeah.
I don't look. Whatever trailer I done seen.
Yeah. I don't know what trailer you watched. Also, I stayed for the whole credits just in case they did something, and they were like a minute long. Tops. There was like no CGI in this movie.
That's nice.
Yeah,
interesting.
That means they really swallowed a lot of hair.
She probably put that whole braid in her mouth.
Disgusting.
Huh. All right. Well,
yeah.
No, go ahead.
Also, another pick of mine. I saw Song of Names, which was also really, really good.
What is that?
So I went with my mom because it's my mom's type of movie. But it's like this violin guy in the
Yo-Yo Ma.
40s. No, he's Jewish from like Czechoslovakia or someplace, and he goes to England to like as a child to become a violinist, and then his family is killed in the war, and he like runs away. And it's about his like adoptive family from London, like the brother trying to figure out what happened to him and like find him. And it's this like big,
interesting.
That's sweet.
Emotional thing. Huh. Yeah.
Wait, is it a movie or documentary?
It's a movie.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Also, Jonah Howard King was in it, and he's like one of my favorite young actors right now. He was Laurie in the BBC Little Women series.
Jew.
Yeah. Yes.
Good catch.
Yes.
Oh, I've seen the trailer for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I haven't watched that though.
Which one?
Little Women.
The miniseries
with what's her name?
With Angela Lansbury.
Oh snap!
And
no, I was thinking
Emily
Maya
Watson.
Hawke.
Oh yeah.
I don't like Emily Watson. Really? I'm sorry. I know she's good. I firmly distaste.
Oh no.
Yes.
It's okay.
Really don't like her. Really don't like her.
You don't have to like her. Because see, for me, behind Susan Saran Wrap, she is my favorite Marmee.
I love Susan Saran Wrap. I love her.
Susan Saran Wrap is the best Marmee that ever has been and ever will be.
Susan Saran Wrap is the best at everything.
Have you still not seen the Winona Ryder Little Women?
I watched it.
Okay. Wasn't she perfect, Susan?
She was.
Like, oh my gosh.
She was.
I feel like that's what life with Pamela Schleifer Strauss is your mom was like.
That's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like, mom. Yeah.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah. But yes, Song of Names made me cry. Very beautiful.
All right. Interesting. What about you, Chloe?
I watched.
I mean, you've been busy for one thing.
Yeah.
You've been dead.
You've been dead.
Yeah.
And alive.
How weird is that, right?
It's weird.
What the heck?
Very weird.
They should at least pay for my therapy, for God's sake.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? Yeah, I haven't really processed it because I don't know. I wasn't there for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know how you would process.
It wasn't like I didn't fall off a cliff or something.
Yeah.
That I feel like would be a little more easy to. I mean, that'd be crazy, but
it would be easier to pinpoint the trauma.
I'm worried I'm going to be scared to go back to the doctor. Oh. I should have already been scared. They took my legs for a while as well.
I will hold your hand and drive you there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What were you talking about?
What'd you watch?
Pick.
Oh, I loved it.
What is
I
it?
didn't text you, and I should have because I was going to. Big fan over here
Of what?
of I didn't say it.
Oh, she didn't say.
Netflix's Next in Fashion.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes,
Have you
yes.
watched it yet?
Not yet. I need to.
It's
I put it on my list.
incredible.
Yeah.
No, I did tell you.
You did tell me.
Because I said your favorite designer.
Yeah.
Who I think would be your favorite designer. Mm-hmm.
Goes head to head with yours.
In the end.
Yeah. You know what? I'll watch it this afternoon because I've been meaning.
It's so good. Tan France. It's the real deal. He cries at one point.
Really?
It's no joke. There's drama, but not like obnoxious. Like they take their craft so seriously,
yeah.
that there's drama.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chloe.
But not in like it's not fake. Like he's crying.
Yeah. Wow.
Huh.
And again, not because anyone's being mean to each other.
Yeah.
It's like
it's the emotions.
The craft.
Wow.
Yeah. Because art is subjective, and
Oh, this might be like really hard for me to watch then.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll definitely text you my thoughts.
It's really good.
Anything else for you?
No.
There you go.
I really like okay, so you remember how I said okay. I'm like not I can't call myself like I'm not big into like the drag world. Like there is a world and I'm not really in it. Even though I think I'd look maybe better as a boy. I got the eyebrows.
You could be a really
for
good
it.
drag king.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying.
wouldn't he be good as a girl? We should just switch one day. I really want to do his makeup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes. Like glue down the eyebrows and like.
Yeah, that's true. He's got a lot of eyebrows.
Yeah.
We can talk about that.
You could probably do like half.
I would go for a Queen of Hearts look.
Oh wow, you're going like full drag. I was thinking like sort of subtle, like
No.
day drag. You're thinking, oh, okay.
I'm thinking like artsy, I guess. You know what I mean?
Okay. Like something I would wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. We can talk about that later, but
Fun times.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but so I can't really comment on that. But have you seen that Connor, my best friend, is very into it. He loves it. Like, it's his bread and butter.
right.
Right?
What?
So in
What
that
about
way,
Trixie?
I've been exposed to... Oh! Just like the whole drama. So Trixie Mattel and my favorite, like, ever... Katya.
Katya!
I love her. They did... Yes!
That's
Henry has no idea what's going on.
it's okay.
Stay out of
It's
it.
not for
I know.
you.
They've been reviewing Netflix shows for Netflix. So it's just
I
them.
haven't seen that.
It's like
Oh my God.
Gogglebox or what's the American version?
Yeah.
The People's Couch or whatever. They're just sitting there watching Netflix
wow.
shows for Netflix.
I love this.
It's so funny.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it's brief because there's only, but they're like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
did
yeah.
like shows I will never watch, like The Circle, which is like debating my existence, and like Spitting Out and stuff like which I'm never
Stuff
gonna watch.
I'm never gonna watch. Yeah.
And it's so funny.
Okay.
I love Katya. I love them together as well.
Yeah,
I love
their
Trixie
energy.
Mattel. Perfect.
It's like us.
Yes.
So
All right.
It's on the YouTube.
Okay. Oh, what's it called?
I don't want to tell you.
No, I mean,
It's called like Two
no.
Queens Watching or something
No, I
like
mean,
that.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
we like to watch or something
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, I mean, for the writing it in the show notes, I just want to be able to say what it is. That's all. But I mean, if not, I can find it. So it's all
I
good.
just told you what it may or may. It's something along those lines.
I'll figure it out.
find it. No, is that their catch line? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Well, I watched last night. The night before last. I watched Midway, the Roland Emmerich
Oh,
film from last year.
yeah.
Roland Emmerich, of course, did Independence Day,
That's a good name.
Day After. It is a good name.
Yeah, it
Roland
is.
Emmerich.
Yeah.
Day After Tomorrow, White House Down, and a couple other. Oh,
Wow.
2012.
Okay.
is another. And this is telling
I
the
like his
story.
work.
Yeah. Telling the story of the Battle of Midway during
Yeah.
World War II, which was one of the deciding battles in the Pacific campaign and completely turned the tide of the war
Wow.
in many ways. And this is just telling the true story, quote unquote, of the and actually it does involve a lot of real people there.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty, I guess the easiest comparison would be Pearl Harbor. Thankfully, not as sentimental and Titanic-y as that
Yeah.
movie tries to be. If you have not seen some of his other movies, they're very over the top, very cartoony. A lot of the movie looks like a video game cutscene for the most part. However, even though you know you're watching CG, how the action is shot is actually pretty effective and engaging. It's never going to be a Dunkirk 1917. It's not going to be anything like that.
1970. You got to see it, Henry. You have to see 1917.
No, I need to.
Yeah. I said you have to see it. You said no. I need to.
I need to.
It's
You
worth a
need to.
look.
Yes.
If you care about film, you have to just see this movie, right? Ignore how stupid the boys are. Okay.
It's life.
Yeah.
No, girls are also stupid, just in different ways.
Yeah.
Remember, that was so funny.
Everyone's stupid.
The problem in 1917 is the boys don't communicate. The problem in Birds of Prey. Girls talk too much.
Yeah.
It was very funny. But it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
You can because can't you still picture, like, we've seen so many movies. And we've seen a lot of movies since 1917. You close your eyes, you can still see shots from that movie. Just at least I can.
Yeah.
And they're still, oh my god.
No, I agree.
If it sticks with you, then yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And it's a topic I don't really care about as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate it in the most, academic sense. I understand the gravity as much as I can, which isn't too much.
Again, it's never going to be.
It's not that.
It's not that.
It's never going to be 1917 Dunkirk, Saving Private Ryan, nothing like that. But for what it is, it's watchable. The issue with Roland Emmerich with this kind of movie is it is essentially just like Independence Day, but World War II. Okay. It's the same tone, the same kind of characters.
I don't want that.
The same kind of writing.
I don't want that one little bit, Henry.
That's no problem. I'm not saying you should. He's an action director, and so when it comes to the action, it's pretty decent actually. But the issue, similar to Michael Bay, is the movies are so bloated. It takes forever to get
to have anything happen.
Yeah, if you're wanting to see it because it's a war movie, there is some. It starts off with Pearl Harbor, and so that's pretty good. But then. But then there's a long stretch where it's dealing with all these characters you could not care less about.
Okay.
But again, when it gets to Midway, it's pretty decent.
Once it gets to the thing that you're watching the movie for,
it's pretty fun. But similar to actually what I was talking about with Alexander a few weeks ago, everybody in this movie is doing an accent of their own.
Alexander? Henry.
Oh wait, Alexander on Netflix.
No.
With Colin Farrell.
It's about Alexander the
Drink
Great.
a whole bottle of wine.
Okay, no, this
and
is
watch
not what I'm thinking of. Yes,
and enjoy.
Okay, will do.
It's horrid.
Okay.
Yeah, but when it comes to this movie, everybody is doing their own accent. One person's, I mean, not to say that that's abnormal, but it's such a caricature that it's so distracting.
It's like pinball.
And Ed's Screen is the main guy in this. And he's actually not bad.
I don't think I have like a little soft spot for him, I'm not going to lie.
He's not bad in this.
Remember how we ran into the guy of my high school, just even growing up, elementary through high school, yesterday at the movie theater? He looks kind of like Ed Screen, so that might be why.
I could see it.
That's just the truth.
Also, I don't demand amazing performances when it comes to this. Nick Jonas is so ridiculous in this movie.
I don't like him.
He plays this like...
Whoa, sorry, Henry.
No, it's okay. I was just like...
You like him from Broadway?
I mean, yeah.
I don't like him.
I used to really like the Jonas Brothers in like the way back days.
This might surprise you, but that was never really in my house.
That is surprising.
I'm so surprised, Chloe.
Yeah.
His performance, he's trying to do like a young Robert De Niro. Like he has this kind of like the classic Robert De Niro like kind of expression on his face. His eyes are really like...
He looks like that. No, he looks like that. He looks like that.
Nick Jonas in real life?
Yeah.
No, I've seen pictures of him and I've seen videos of him.
Alice met him.
Oh, really? This is like an extreme version.
I've met them too.
You
the
met them
brothers.
too?
Yeah. It was actually in Carborough.
What?
Outside of Armadillo Grill. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So listen.
Where were they put? Yeah.
So they were like in Raleigh or Durham or something for a concert.
And they went to Armadillo Grill?
Yeah, of all places. My mom and I, we were walking down the street we were walking down the street and there were these like big, buff guys walking towards us, and
behind them
were the three brothers, and like we didn't really realize until like it was happening, and like we may have
Did
said...
you say hi?
Yeah, like we said words I don't remember.
Yeah.
Because it was like
a blur.
But like, and afterwards
Armadillo Grill?
Yeah, it was like outside, where it is? Like
I know exactly. It's just the fact that it was Armadillo Grill.
Yeah. Well, we weren't in. It was like outside of.
Oh, so they might have been. I bet they ate at Acme.
They probably were going to Acme. That is my...
You ever been to Acme?
Yeah.
That.
Half price entrees on Tuesdays.
Hey, let's guys.
Let's go see Gretel Hansel, and then let's go to Acme, or vice versa.
Vice versa, because I think Gretel and Hansel will hurt my tummy.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Let's eat first.
But so yeah, it's a little all over the place. So, but it was slightly better than I was expecting, but it's still just kind of blah by the end. Way too long. Not as great for a story of Midway, which is considered one of the most important battles in U.S. military history. It's not done justice.
Not as good as Buchenwald.
No,
not Buchenwald. That's a camp. Battle of the Bulge. Awkward.
Right.
Sorry. My grandpa was at both. Name drop. Band of Brothers.
Oh, that
was my grandpa.
Really? Wow. I remember you telling me that, yeah. But no, I love Band of Brothers and the Pacific, and so this is by nowhere close to any of those things. It's watchable. Yeah. It's just a Hollywood blockbuster at the end of it.
It sounds terrible, and I won't watch it.
I mean, I wouldn't rush out to go and watch it, but if you enjoy World War II movies,
especially if you're me, put yourself in my sweater.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Never.
I encourage that. But I mean, if you enjoy World War II movies or anything like that, it's worth a look at some point if it's free. You know. Mm-hmm. Should I talk about the new Green Day album briefly?
Yeah, Live Your Best Life. Yeah, Live Your Best Life. But before that, just really one sentence. I retract Queen of Hearts, replaced with the first Queen Elizabeth. Margot Robbie over here.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But like with the makeup.
Yeah.
Not like young Elizabeth. We're talking like white-faced.
We're talking white-faced, yeah, 100%. Helena Bonham Carter and Margot Robbie from their movies respectively had.
I feel like he would be more of a
baby.
Judi Dench.
No.
Elizabeth. Not in appearance, but like.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And
maybe even Cate Blanchett, honestly. Let's just go there with
the bone structure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Got good bones.
Thank you. Anyhow, yeah, well, I texted Chloe a photo, and I put it on the Instagram, actually. On Friday, the new Green Day album came out.
However,
there was a wonderful surprise. On Thursday, the day before, for all you math whizzes out there, it was around 6 o'clock at night. I'd been out doing things, trying to distract myself from not having to wait any longer. I said, you know what? I've probably ordered something else online that may have come in the mail. I'm just going to check. And then I go out here to our porch that we can see here. And all of a sudden I saw this package wrapped up. I said, I don't think I ordered anything that I can think of. So I went out there and it said Green Day on the package. I looked around for Billy Joe. I didn't see anybody.
Oh my God.
I did see someone.
he popped out of the box.
It was a woman, but not Billy Joe, sadly. And I said, hold up. What's this?
Hold up.
And right outside, I just tore it like a child
Easter.
on Christmas Day.
Cute.
And right there was the CD and the whole
Socks.
album package.
Wow.
Socks.
A car decal. Wow. A keychain.
Put it on your laptop. Don't put it on your car.
I already put it on my car.
I know. Oh, God. You're so you.
And anyways, it's as I've talked about before, it's a 10-song, 26-minute rock album, and it's really, really fun. You can just burn right through it. Very energetic, very kind of unhinged, which is, I would say, when Green Day is at their best. And yeah, it's really, really cool. And it's number 1 on iTunes right now. Like
really?
Heck yeah.
Wow.
Good for you guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But check it out. It's a pretty fun album.
I will listen to it on my way home.
All right. It's a doozy. But
I like that one song.
yeah, oh yeah, that's one thing. They have
I only listen to one song.
they have a music video with what's his name?
Gaten Mazzarato.
Gaten
From
Matarazzo.
Stranger Things. Yeah.
Yeah, also from Broadway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's one music video we were talking about on Music Buds. That's a video I like. The others I'm not
I really
crazy
liked
about?
it until they hadn't kissed someone who was literally twice his age. Why are you rolling your eyes at me?
They're both in high school.
That woman is not in high school. Just get the girl from freaking Birds of Prey.
I guess. But
The child?
Yeah, he's a child as well.
Yeah.
no issue with that. But a fun music video. Anyways.
Cool.
Also, my trip to work, or not to work, to school, is approximately 50 minutes, give or take. I can listen to it twice each way, which I did.
Wow.
So that was fun.
Have you tried listening to it last to first?
I think I have done that, but unintentionally.
Too much.
I've jumped around a lot, and so I think I've
Oh,
done
you're a
that.
jumper?
It depends on the that it's new. Not really. I usually start from beginning to end, but
once you got your favorites,
exactly. But there are some good ones on there.
You should listen to Sawdust.
I love Sawdust. It's
Yeah.
it's my second favorite album, for lack of a better word, that they've released. So I love Sawdust. All right. Well, anything else, y'all, before we wrap up?
I'm happy you're alive, Chloe.
Yeah, me too.
Thank
Chloe.
you. Me as well, because I can look at your beautiful faces.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm happy you guys are alive as well.
I'm happy that I'm alive so that I can see y'all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good to be here.
It's good to be alive. That's the name of a song by one of my favorite bands no one's ever heard of, Ballpark Music. Check them out
All right.
if you feel like it.
I'll check it out. Give it a poke.
They have a song called, you'll like it, they have a song called Nihilist Party Anthem.
Right on. It's my
Sticking
thing.
to the man.
All right. Well, that about does it, I think. What a doozy.
Doozy.
And next week on the show, I don't know. I don't think there's much coming out.
No.
There is Sonic the Hedgehog.
I won't.
I know, I'm kidding.
No thanks.
I'll do anything for you. You know that. I saw Doolittle.
No,
You're such
it's fine. No, I would not. I'm not asking you to. Don't worry. So I'm not sure. Maybe we could do maybe a movie swap or something like that.
Yeah, movie swap. Movie swap.
Yeah.
We love a movie swap.
I'll have to find something similar to In the Heart of the Sea. Another similar pick.
That was the best thing that's ever happened. I picked my favorite movie for movie swap. Our first ever movie swap, no?
Yeah.
Picked my favorite movie. He picked some random crap,
Love it.
terrible movie. You know it's not like a good movie.
I think it's all right. It's not amazing.
What movie?
Heart of the Sea.
In the Heart of the Sea.
Oh, sorry.
As I've said on the show, it's by no means revolutionary. I don't think it's a terrible movie either. I think it's an interesting...
He liked it more than he liked my favorite movie of all time, so...
Now, is Miss Stevens a more important movie? Sure. But I like historical blockbusters. Like Midway. It's in the same vein. It's by no means a breathtaking picture. It's just, I find it refreshing compared to everything else.
Movie swap. I still have it. This can be the reason I watch Fast Color, because I won't watch it because I don't want to waste it. But if we do it for movie swap, then I'll have to watch it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was curious
Google
about that,
Buffalo.
too.
Gugu? Oh my gosh. You know, she might be Ariel's mom in the live action.
Ooh, I love that.
I know.
I'm still mad Lizzo wasn't involved.
She
would have killed
She might
it.
be one of the sisters,
Okay, well,
which like give her the chance to play her flute. But
true. Okay,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, a little too late.
Yeah.
I just don't think I don't understand why Melissa McCarthy is involved.
It's neither do I. It's a very random choice in my opinion.
Overdone as well.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, I love Melissa, but
Me too. I think Spy is
yeah,
hilarious. We all know that. That said,
it doesn't make sense.
for Ursula,
Yeah.
just take it another second, okay?
For real.
God, even
Take a
freaking
breather.
get Judy. Did they even ask Judy Dench?
Ugh.
Don't know.
Who knows? Patti LuPone exists.
Who's playing Vanessa? We've been over this so many times.
I don't know, because I thought it was Casey Musgraves.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, but then it also might be Megan Fox.
Ew, I hate that.
Why?
Sorry, not Team Megan Fox. Casey Musgraves has way more character than Megan Fox. And Casey Musgraves has a beautiful voice.
She does. Casey Musgraves
That's
is
like
a
the
great
whole
singer.
point.
Yeah, but they're also like she might be dubbed by Hallie. You know, because the voice thing.
I
it might be Holly's voice.
No,
yeah.
let's update. No, let
Yeah.
Casey. Casey
Let Casey,
Musgraves?
if you're gonna have Casey, let
She
her
has
be
that
Casey.
hair. Oh
my word!
God, she'd be perfect as Vanessa.
Right.
All right. Well,
Don't you love that Vanessa was Kaylee's favorite Disney princess
It
growing up?
makes so much
It's
sense.
ridiculous.
It's so yeah.
Okay.
all right. Well, Henry, as always, thanks, man.
Thank you for having
It's
me.
good to have you here as always.
Thank you.
That was a nice little palindrome of a sentence there.
Yeah. Drive safely, please.
Will
drive
do.
safely. All right.
I have been doing my best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drive at night very much at all anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But it's okay. I probably shouldn't be anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chloe, it's nice to have you here. I can really say that this week. It's really nice to have you here with
Thanks,
us.
Henry.
Yeah.
Don't lay down at a
Me
70-degree
too.
angle.
No, they gave me chemicals. That's why I died.
But don't do chemicals either.
No, don't do chemicals, kids.
Don't.
Yeah, don't do that. PSA.
They overdosed me on nitroglycerin.
Wow. Huh. Of all things.
Yeah.
Henry knows what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, all right. Well,
I know what nitroglycerin is too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like nobody knew.
Yeah. It's just crazy that that's the thing that would
I know.
do it.
science. Yeah. All right, well,
be safe.
Be safe out there.
yeah, everybody be safe. Yeah.
Eat your apple a day.
Yeah.
It's not a bad move.
Or some broccoli.
Yeah.
I
I had a pear earlier. Does that count?
you are a pear man. I see that.
Oh,
for
I
you.
love apples though. If I had a choice between
Oh, but you also come off as an apple man.
if I had a choice between an apple and a pear, almost always apple.
You're not a
Can
berry.
you cross
You're
them
not
together?
a berry boy.
I
See,
do.
I'm a berry person.
You're a berry boy.
Yeah.
Well, see, I do love blueberries though.
No, but you don't come off like that.
Okay,
I think I come off like a citrus person.
Yes.
that makes sense.
You come off like a pomegranate person because you were drinking pomegranate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I feel
we
like
got that
pomegranate is under pomegranate. Henry. Pomegranate seeds. You.
Yeah.
Interesting. Something for listeners to think about.
What fruit are you?
Yeah. All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed the show. You got it. It's on the tip of your tongue. You're so close.
4.5 as much as we did.
And we'll
That's
see you
how
next
long
time.
I was dead.